Warning! The following YouTube show features two goofy lifelong friends who highlight music and music videos from bands that originate from the Great Lakes area. They do original comedy and speak like adults. So if you have children around who are not used to listening to adults speak, you should probably not be watching this in front of them. But they more than likely have already witnessed you and your spouse argue in front of them from time to time using adult language and are subscribed to numerous crass YouTube channels as it is. So I guess it's all up to you. If you become offended, sorry. That's clearly your problem. If you like this channel, please help support the Michigan music scene by subscribing to it now.
Go for it.
You got a joke? Well, laughter is the best medicine.
I agree.
Go ahead.
What bunny walks on two legs?
What bunny? What bunny walks on two legs? I don't know.
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny?
What duck walks on two legs?
What duck walks on two legs? Donald Duck?
All ducks, you stupid cunt.
I feel my mother. Listen, you're a crazy weirdo.
Brother, let me tell you something, dude. I don't ever stumble, I don't ever fall, dude.
I'm so sick of calling you and you not answering.
I'm so sick of
gone.
calling you and not answering the phone. What do you mean? Our new cat's gone? Oh my gosh! Welcome in, everybody. Sideshow
He's
Nate
down
is
there.
Dance.
Look.
There he is. There he is. There's our new mascot. Our new mascot for this evening and for the show in general, everybody. That is One Eye Willie. We found him tonight.
He's right down there.
He is our new friend, everybody. He's our buddy, and we are. Okay, I will not be. Okay, yeah, we got John Penman on tonight. Yes. Yeah, welcome in, everybody.
Guys.
Yeah, there, you see him? That's One Eye Willie. There's One Eye Willie, my friend. Oh yeah.
He's got two eyes, but one's like got an infection. We
yeah,
thought
he's got
we
some
thought it
goo
was
in
just one eye, but then it started opening up once he warmed
right.
up.
Now we can see
we're
him,
like,
and
hey,
he's
buddy,
he's
you need
doing
some
better.
triple antibiotic ointment.
Yeah. We're gonna get all the proper things to take care of One Eye Willie, and I think that Dan's gonna be actually taking care of One Eye Willie.
You know what?
He's
Here's
gonna
the
be
deal. He's looking for a home. Who wants One Eye Willie? You can have him.
If you
For
like
now,
One Eye
he
Willie,
he
yeah.
can chill with me. But I mean, come on.
Yeah, talk
Come
to
get-
us. Let's
come
let's
get
get
this
a
little guy.
let's
Give
get
him a
this
home.
kitty a home, man. We see
So
the
here's the deal.
The
He's-
story behind him. Yeah, tell the story.
He's got an origin story.
Yeah.
He's got a horrible origin story.
Some of you folks may have seen the photo that we posted on Facebook, but yes, we'll bring you up to speed here. See, we found One Eye Willie out in the backyard
Yes.
of the studio here, and he was out back. His mother's a crack whore. She's not
She's a
around.
stray
She's a
cat.
stray cat.
No, listen, his mother's more than a stray cat. She's like 10th generation stray cat. back there.
The ultimate frickin'
Mark moved here like 10 years ago, and there was like some stray cat behind his house in the alley, and he's over the years watched generations of these cats.
Just breeding.
From, it's like a
mouthy down there.
Yeah, look, it's a wild cat.
He is wild. He's
How cool would it be to own a wild cat?
He's kind of feral, a little bit feral. You know, here he is.
Like, he'll only be loyal to
to see
you,
me now.
you
Hi,
know,
buddy.
and he'll be like,
Hi.
Yeah.
Say hi to everybody. This is One Eye Willie, everyone, that we have discovered is our new best friend. But yeah,
I think we're just gonna call him Willie now because he
Yeah.
doesn't have one eye.
Yeah, no, now
Just
he's
Willie.
now he's Willie. He's got two eyes. So on the show
We're
tonight,
calling him he. We're naming him a he. I guess we're just like we're claiming his gender for him.
I don't know. And
well,
claiming
that's-
genders, we're going to talk about something tonight regarding that.
What? Okay. Regarding that,
Yeah, well, I mean,
well, it's on the topic of gender.
it's on the topic of gender. Yeah, we're going to
Okay.
be talking about Jeffree Star. Some of you may know of him, Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson, a couple of guys that are on YouTube who.
Dave Early.
Dave got it. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about
What happened, Dave?
the big dilemma that happened this week with my daughter regarding Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. We're going to talk
Jeffree
about that
Star.
in a little bit here. Basically, what it is they had. I'll tell you in a little bit. I'm telling you this right now, though. My daughter, I thought she was going to commit suicide. I was
You thought it
scared
was-
to death. I was so freaking frightened. I could not believe it, man.
They released a makeup line, right?
Yeah, they released a makeup line this week. I guess we'll just get right to it. Really quickly, I'll let everybody know who's going to be on the show tonight. We got Preston Mailand at 7:15. Preston Mailand, lead singer of Heart of Jordan. We're going to be chatting with him. Also listening to some of his solo music. He does a lot of solo music as well, everybody. I don't know if you're aware of that or not. Where did that cat go?
I don't know.
There's a fucking cat running around the studio somewhere here.
Oh, there he is. He's down by your feet.
Oh, I got to be careful. I don't want to squish him. So we got Preston Mailand at 7:15. 7:45. Dan, this is crazy. I didn't even know I was related to this guy, Nick Weatherholt. Nick Weatherholt, who is a guy from I believe he's from Grand Rapids. He opened up for, well, he didn't open up for. He was on Carrie Underwood's concert. He was at her concert. Wow. And the next thing you know, he got brought up on stage and everything, and was singing backups for Carrie Underwood. Dude.
Well, yeah, he was like rapping with her. Or
right. He was doing some rapping with her behind the scenes there. Yeah.
That's
the
pretty
coolest
crazy
thing in the world, man.
Who gets pulled up on stage?
And I guess I'm related to him. I didn't realize this, but I found out that I'm related to this guy too. So it's
like your second cousin or
second
something.
cousin. Yep.
It's like your mom's cousin's kid.
Right. So we'll be chatting with him about that experience, because I want to know about that. Man. I mean, to get up on stage with a superstar like Carrie Underwood and just start rapping in front of 100,000 people. That's maybe not.
How does it feel to get up and be a rapper in front of that many people?
Right. I mean, Dan, have you ever gotten to that?
I don't know if he would consider himself a rapper, right? Just because he knew the lyrics to the song. Right. It's a popular song. I mean. A lot of people could probably jump up and spit those lyrics.
Yeah,
you know,
we'll find out.
But maybe he is an inspiring rapper or something like that. No, but I think the most people that we opened up, I don't know. There's, I don't even know, a couple thousand or something like that.
Pirate cat on my shoulder here, folks. Yeah, we're gonna be chatting with Nick at about 7:45, and then at 8:15 we are going to be talking to, and hopefully it's going to work out tonight. We were supposed to talk to him last week, Dan. John Penman, remember John? Who we the rapper from down in Detroit.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep,
that's right.
Birmingham, I believe, down there or something like that.
Yeah, and he's been on before, right?
Yeah, we had him on before, and we're going to be chatting with John at about 8:15. Just going over things like regarding like ASCAP, BMI, and all that stuff, the hip hop world. Just kind of catching back up, because I thought that when we were talking to him, we were getting into an in-depth conversation with him. And we kind of we had to cut him off early, because we had another guest that was coming on. So, we're going to be talking to him at about 8:15. So, but now let's get to the Jeffree Star thing, okay? Now, if you don't know who Jeffree Star is, let me get some folks up to speed here. Jeffree Star, he's a guy who is on YouTube, does a lot of YouTube vlogs and all that stuff.
Yep.
I don't know if he's transgender or what, but
I don't think so. I think he identifies as male.
He identifies as a he. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. That's what my daughter told me.
I mean, maybe there's like some other sub-gender culture.
He likes makeup. Let's just say that he likes to do makeup and all that stuff. He launched his own makeup line. Okay, he launched his own makeup line this week.
Wow. Yeah.
It was called the Conspiracy line or something like that. I think is what it was called. And I got a fucking cat on my shoulder all night, folks.
Yeah, it'll just chill there.
He's my buddy. He launched this line of cosmetics, and they had like a certain amount of the products that were available.
Right.
And so the day that the launch was happening, he was pretty much telling all of his viewers and whatnot that they had to be, it's a first come first serve type basis. Once they run out of this shit, then it's gone. And you're not going to be able to get it again. So you better be careful there, dude. I'm telling you.
He jumped off the table already.
He did. He's a pretty wild cat.
He's crazy cat.
So look at that. Dallas just showed up. Yeah, Dallas is here too, everybody. Very cool. Dallas made it in. Dallas,
what up, bro?
Dallas is our intern. He's going to be taking care of One Eye Willie tonight.
But that's his job tonight. He's like, I'm deathly allergic.
I hope to God you're not.
I hope I'm not.
Jeffree Star, dude, don't fucking jump. I'm telling you. Here, Dallas, you want to meet our cat? Here's our, this is the studio cat. This is, go ahead. You can take him. All right.
He's got an
telling a story right
eye.
now. I'm telling a story.
You could wear this too if you want.
Jeffree Star launches his product line, and like I said, limited amount of product available.
Right.
And so there are literally, I'm telling you, millions of people getting onto his website, just pounding on that buy now
first
button.
Come first serve. First come first serve.
Right. They're trying to get this as fast as possible. And my daughter is one of them. Now, my daughter, she takes some time away from work. She actually leaves work so that she can go. I mean, she set her alarm and everything. She set her alarm.
I'm getting this makeup.
I'm getting this shit. She's been saving up for months to buy this makeup.
Wow.
And
it's important.
Yeah, extremely important. Obviously, I mean, millions of people go to his website. Fucking website crashes, dude.
Oh, instantly.
It just it's done.
And I mean, you'd think, and this dude's got a lot of jack, dude.
Right,
a lot of money.
right.
He got his own show, all that stuff. So
he's
probably dumped so much money into this website.
16 million freaking people subscribe to him on YouTube. I mean, come on, this guy is.
He's got some serious money dumped
dude.
into that website. So for it to crash like
for
that,
it to crash, this is the thing. Now, it kind of bugs me. Doesn't he realize that there's going to be millions of people going to your fucking website? It's going to fucking crash.
So maybe it's a stunt, dude. Maybe
get your IT support to be ready for this shit.
Maybe he knew it was going to crash.
Maybe it was all a publicity stunt. I don't know.
Maybe it was a stunt.
But
bro.
here's the thing: is if it was a publicity stunt, it was a pretty harsh publicity stunt. Because I'm not kidding you, my daughter is crying. She is contacting me, and she is bawling her eyes out about this. Here, look at this. This is one of the screenshots of our conversation. There's my daughter bawling her fucking eyes out. I took a screenshot of her. Yeah,
she's in the middle of it.
In the middle of tears. This is the face of hundreds of thousands of people around the world when they were trying to buy Jeffree Star's freaking product, dude. Right there. That's what it was like. Because, I mean, she's losing her mind. She didn't know what to do. She's contacting me. Dad, what do I do? I keep on going to the website, and it just keeps on saying, hold on, it's broke or whatever, And then, hold on, I'm not done. And then, I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm fucking like, what do I do? Dad moment, Like, I gotta take care of my daughter. I got to figure this out. So what do? I'm like, all right, maybe if you go to Twitter, like he's a big time internet guy, maybe he'll be posting things online, I go to Twitter, and sure as shit, he's sitting there apologizing left and right, which makes sense, I mean, he does feel bad, remotely horrible about what's going on there.
Part of the stunt, possibly.
Part of the stunt, maybe, I mean, I don't know, but he
continue.
He did say that he's updating people constantly on Twitter. I tell my daughter, can you, just follow him on Twitter? Well, I don't got Twitter. She says she doesn't have Twitter, so she...
you have to get it now.
Yeah, now I got to get it. Yeah.
She ain't got room on her phone.
She doesn't got room on her phone,
go.
So I I start following Jeffree fucking Star on Twitter. I'm like...
hey, whatever. I mean, now he's got new followers. Go figure. Now all these new followers and stuff. Too.
Right.
People that want to find out information about it, maybe parents that don't follow them.
Brilliant.
Boom.
Yeah,
there it goes. And now think of this whole edge to it. Think about that package of cosmetics that your daughter was trying to buy. And it was a certain package that he was offering.
Like $50 fucking for 16 fucking colors, That's
so it was this entry level package that he was. This is the first thing that they let out, right?
Joker.
Now think about how nostalgic that package is going to be to all the people that followed this person. 20 years from now, they're gonna have that makeup's gonna come up on like some auction or something, and people are gonna be like, "Oh my God,
it's a Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson conspiracy makeup,
super collectible, possibly super collectible shit." So like, could it be a stunt to create something
I don't know.
Come on, dude.
But I'm seriously like at that point. Like my daughter's crying, I mean, calling me up and bawling her eyes out. Dad, what do I do?
For Jeffree
what do I do right now? What do I do? How do I get this? I've been saving for months to get this makeup. This was going to be my own Christmas present to myself and all this stuff. I mean, just ripping my fucking heart out. And
It's like that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie when he's running around and he's looking for that toy for his kid. And he's like, they got to find the last one.
That was totally me, dude.
And they're fighting in a store over it. Where can I fucking find some of this shit? What store sells it? I'm going to go buy it right now.
I need to get it right now.
You're like outbidding people. You're like, you got one already? I'll buy that from you right now for $300.
I'm telling my daughter, I'm like, maybe keep an eye on eBay. Maybe you start watching some other YouTubers
YouTube
channels.
already.
You know, I
Absolutely.
mean, other YouTube people are buying this shit in
Do you
bulk.
remember when the
you know?
iPhone came out and people thought they were so smart? And hey, I'm gonna go down, and there was a video of a kid that was like, I'm going down there, and I've got paid all these, or it was a lady. She paid all these people to get to the front of the line, right? Had thousands, right?
Right.
I'm gonna get to the front of the line, and I'm gonna go in there and buy every iPhone, and then jack the
And then
price
jack
up.
the price. And that's what they do with concert tickets nowadays, dude. You see these assholes that are out there buying concert tickets like left and right and then jacking the price up?
Yeah.
That's the harsh
What
reality
do you
of
think
it.
the people that got their hands on those cosmetics did immediately? They went and turned around and sold it and had it right for sale for
Yeah.
probably triple what they spent. Like $300, they spent $50 on it. You know
Okay,
what I
we
mean?
gotta-
But that, by the way, that lady got into the iPhone store and they're like, no, you can only buy one per customer.
Right.
And so she spent $800 to get to the front of the line just to be able to buy
Buy
one,
one.
just like everybody else, and got sent out the door. It was like the biggest idiot moment on the internet for a while.
So there was my rant for the things that happened to me this week. That was my small town bitch. I had to start following Jeffree Star because he damn near killed my daughter. That's the way that I look
That's
at it,
amazing.
dude. I mean,
That's crazy, dude.
I mean,
that
just
people get so
fucking
emotionally
balling.
invested in
Like,
this
oh my-
shit.
What's that?
He was #1 trending on Google.
He was. It was huge, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, totally. There's people that, and that's another scary part about society these days, bro.
Right.
To me, people treat other people as idols, like American Idol. That guy's my idol. There's, and that's a scary thing to like call somebody your idol.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm not following Jeffree Star anymore on Facebook, on Facebook, on Twitter.
You best.
We have to contact our first guest for this evening, my friend. Yes, we're calling up Preston Mailand
Gotcha.
from the band. You know him from Heart of Jordan, but he also does more than just Heart of Jordan, my friends. He does his own stuff. He has his own line of music and all that, some solo type of stuff,
Yeah.
Brother, I'm calling you right now. Oh, hold on. Are you there, Preston? Can you hear me?
Sperms.
Hello, hold on. You'll see me in just a second, my friend. Yes.
There you are.
Yep, I'm here. All right. Preston, wait, we can't see you though. I don't see you. I see your face, but I don't see
me either.
No, I don't see you there. I'm trying to.
I know the viewers can't see
There we go.
because we haven't pulled you up.
Oh, are you on now?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull you up here real quick, bud.
It's a couple of snaps.
There we go.
he
We
is.
got
There he is.
Preston. Here you go,
up,
everybody. There's
Preston?
Preston Mailand right there. Of the band Heart of Jordan.
Oh
Heart of-
yeah, a badass band. By the way.
Badass fucking band,
Fucking
dude.
kicking ass.
Yeah, they are, dude. They're tearing up the music scene in northern Michigan and Michigan. What are you in a fucking? Is there an earthquake there? I just
Fucking hurricane.
like,
going
holy
on.
shit, man! Hey, how you doing, man? Yeah. How's things hanging there, Preston? It's been a little bit since we chatted with you, and I wanted to know about the solo acts, man. You've been doing like your own solo gig outside of Heart of Jordan, haven't you?
Why am I all twitchy?
I don't know.
There we go. That's a
Okay.
little better.
There you go. So answer the fucking question.
Now I can't see you guys.
No, you can only see. I'm switching it back so that the viewers can see you.
You got all that fancy crap.
I do. I know.
Yeah, man, we're with the times, bro.
Right. Sometimes I switch it back and forth between the two so that everybody can see you. David Hurley is saying, "What's up, Preston?" Right now, he's glad to see you.
What's up, David?
Hell yeah. So how's the
David's
solo
good, dude.
the solo career? Well, not the solo career, but the solo music and whatnot. Tell us about that. What have you been doing lately?
It's just something that I do when I'm bored and lack inspiration for writing metal material, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Wait a minute.
Just,
So yeah, well, I want to hear some of this stuff. Like, what are you talking about? Is it not metal music you're fucking with? What are you doing? Some
no, it's different covers and just acoustic originals.
Okay, yeah.
Like 2 days ago, I released a Temptations cover.
I saw that. I was like, wait a minute, Preston Mailand's singing that, and you're hitting the notes. I mean, that was the part that I thought was amazing on that, dude. I was like,
yeah, because we
holy
didn't
shit,
know you
dude.
could actually hit fucking notes.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Whatever. There's a nice blend of my sultry voice on the Heart of Jordan stuff.
And it sounded great. Are
Dude,
you
that's awesome.
playing the guitar on this too? This is all you solo.
Yeah, it's just guitar, and I plug it into my iPad and go to town.
Right on, dude. That's I think that's really cool. I mean, it shows the dynamics of your voice, not only your vocal range, but the fact that you know that the music from the Temptations. How the fuck did you get that involved? I mean, was that a CD that you've had for years and you've just been jamming it behind the scenes and nobody
He
knew
knows
about
the
it?
lyrics.
Or, like, tell us about that.
No, pretty much like everybody my age. If the Temptations, the movie on VH1 comes on, you have to sit and watch the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's where
the inspiration
my love started, actually.
VH1,
No
brother.
shit. Wow.
I love
A
VH1.
straight to TV movie.
Oh my gosh!
Absolutely.
I never would have thought that. I mean, I never would have thought that. Like, you behind the scenes, you're jamming the Temptations.
Hey, dude, it's a movie. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well then maybe you'd be
Haven't
inspired.
seen it?
I haven't seen it.
you'd
I'm
be
that fucking
inspired
dumb.
to
I
do
have
the
no
shit.
clue. I've never seen it.
You know what? Maybe we should make some
Have you
Temptations
seen
covers.
Cool Runnings?
Cool. Yeah. I love
Oh
Cool
yeah,
Runnings.
that's a good John Candy.
The main guy, his name is. He only has like one name. He's like stupid, like Seal or McLovin or some stupid crap.
Right.
His name's Leon.
Yeah.
And yeah, he does an amazing David Ruffin.
That's
in the
cool,
movie.
man. That's cool. I guess I'm gonna have to check that out. Is it on Netflix right now? Because I got Netflix. I've been watching a lot of.
I don't even know, actually.
Okay. All right.
If you have VH1, it's on every other week at least.
Right on.
I'll keep that in mind. Maybe there might be a VH1 app on my Hulu or my Roku stick. I got the Roku stick.
Oh, yeah?
So
Oh, yeah?
yeah,
Is
I
there a
might
VH1
check
app?
that out. Hey Preston, did you hear that we have a cat?
I seen your little kitty with like the one eye closed. I didn't know if it was like winking or if it had like
Where
Check
is he?
him out.
something wrong with
Check
it.
him
Or
out.
Yep, there's our new cat. He's our that's the studio cat. We've named him One Eye Willie.
You can't see him. He's black, man. He is dark.
We've
He's got a really fucked up eye.
yeah, he's
dude.
all fucked up. We found him out in the backyard, and we were like,
not
dude,
fucked up. It's character.
Yeah, that's what I mean for sure.
Exactly.
Like he was fighting with another cat at 2 weeks old.
Right,
and
right.
Got smashed.
This dude's a scrapper, dude, from the
Little
hood.
badass.
He is. But
chilling
yeah,
with
we found him and we decided to take him in, and now we've adopted him. He's our cat. But we're looking for if anybody would like to take One Eye Willie and adopt him themselves, officially.
Yes.
Oh wait, Dallas, you raised your hand. Would you be interested?
It's my best friend has had a black cat with one eye,
Oh
and
really?
he had to give him away, and he really misses him. So it's really funny because
Ah.
I want to tell him about this.
Well, there we go. Maybe we've
Well,
made a
you know,
connection. We
that
might
is-
have. We
that
found-
is fate right there.
There's a bit of a misconception. Hold on, there's a bit of a misconception with the whole One Eye Willie thing and stuff. When we first saw him, his eye was like sealed shut. We're like, oh, dude, he's only got one eye, right?
Right.
Well, we brought him in from the cold, started warming him up, and the other eye started opening up. It's like crusted shut or something. So he like actually has two eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but we're just gonna call him Willie anyway. But he's not one-eyed, but it is really gnarly looking though. It's
Yeah,
pretty
it's pretty
disgusting.
So he wasn't just scrapping it
And
2
it-
weeks. He was hooking up with little other kittens. Got pink eye or something.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Hey, you
there's-
know what? That's a
there's
good
a lot
point there,
of
Preston. We're going to be
STDs.
talking about STDs tonight in the Traverse City area. So thank you for bringing that
Of course
up.
you are.
We
It's a major concern, actually,
It is.
according to the health.
You're going to
department.
have to watch back to the show after you get off the phone with us, dude, because it's going to be great. Actually, Dan's going to read. This is going to be the fun part, is that Dan is going to read the headline straight from the Record Eagle, and I'm going to have an on-screen counter that is going to be counting every single time that he messes up during the.
I'm not a strong reader either. Like out
That's gonna
loud,
be
I
like
can
the
read.
Gilbert Gottfried 50 Shades of Grey audiobook.
It's really bad, man.
So we have some folks that are tuning in on D Live right now. We
what's up?
we multicast on our show now, Preston. I don't know if you knew that, but we multicast on lots of different programs. We're not only on YouTube right now, we're also on D Live right now, broadcasting live on Twitch TV, as well as Periscope sometimes, I believe. But fuck Periscope, who cares? But we have
Live sounds like a place you'd go to get an STD.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for a minute, dude. I've been saying that for a minute.
But the folks on D Live want to know what the fuck's up with your lamp in the background there. Did you what?
Oh, you didn't see my decor?
Yeah, what's going on? Is that your bed?
Your room had a hurricane.
What's going on with this?
That's my dad.
Oh, hey.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, what's
brother.
happening?
Your dad's a rocker. He looks like, who's he look like? The lead singer of Van
Van Halen, yeah. So your bedroom there, yeah, they want to know what happened to the lamp.
No, I want to know your dad. Bring him back in there. Let's talk to him for a minute. He did not.
You've got a picture of Alfonso on your wall.
Look at that. Your dad did not look happy. I think he'd be awesome for the show, man. He's a rocker from way back.
And Eliza.
Look at this guy.
What are you doing?
Let's talk to your dad.
Doing
really
an
quick.
interview.
He's doing an interview with a big show, man.
Yeah,
big
let's
show.
let's talk to your dad really quick. What's your dad's name?
This is my dad, Scott.
Scott, how you doing, Scott?
What up,
Sideshow
brother?
Nate right here, and this is Dan Straight over here from the South of the
up, bud?
Straight Show. How you doing? You got a big time singer for a son.
He's confused about the YouTubes.
He's okay. Yeah, he's doing good.
He's doing good. Yeah, man. You're
Probably not rocking as hard as you rocked back in the day, though, right, man?
Well, you know how we did it back in the 80s.
I love it, dude. I love it.
What's
man.
your name? By the way.
We did it up back in the 80s. We rock and rolled.
Absolutely, man. Hey,
Were you in a band?
Were you in a band?
Oh, yeah.
Really? Did you play instrument? Did you sing? Were you vocals too, or what was up?
No, I was a guitar player, but, backup vocals.
Right
I can't
on,
sing like
dude.
this guy can.
Dude, that is so cool. What are you proud of your son or what, dude? That's your son is he's rocking.
Yeah, he can scream.
Yeah, man.
He can scream. He's killer. He's great.
Man, that's really cool that you
is
guys
so
can
cool,
share
man.
that your dad was a rocker back in the day, jamming in a band, and then it's kind of gone on to you, and he's proud of you. You can look down. That's awesome, man.
That is so cool, dude.
Yeah, that's really cool,
great.
dude.
How I started playing guitar, actually. So
I was going to ask, like, did your dad have a lot of influence in your life? Growing up and getting into the music scene like this.
yeah, all the music he always had around and his old vinyls that I'd go through and
Oh yeah,
that's awesome.
And the the cassettes and stuff.
Right? Yeah. The 8 tracks back in the day. That's what you guys are
Someone says Scott smokes grass, man. I can tell he's old school, man.
You know what? Everybody. No, I don't. Everybody else thought I did.
Oh, well, that's good, man. He never thought that he was going to be having an interview with his dad tonight. We were going to be digging into some of this stuff. That's hilarious.
I love
He's
it.
like, Dad, why'd you show? Look, he took Dad right out of the screen now. He's like, Dad, all right, you got to go, man. Oh, wait, hold on. No, he didn't. Oh, there he is.
We got Heather Rainey saying White Snake. You know who Heather Rainey is, Preston?
yes, I do.
Okay, she's tuning in tonight. She said that you guys just played a gig last night, didn't you?
Yeah, yep. I just woke up a couple hours ago.
Oh no shit.
How'd that gig go there, buddy?
Yeah. How'd
It
it
was
go?
awesome, man.
Get in there, Dad.
no
We
lie.
can see you lingering. Come
Our
on,
boy-
man. Pull it in.
Lingerer.
That guy looks familiar.
Which one? Sideshow Nate from. Oh no, this kid here. Your kid.
Go back up.
Oh, you're talking about me or me or your son?
That guy right there.
Oh,
He
me.
looks familiar.
Me?
That guy.
He kind of looks like a Belmont.
In the blue shirt.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah,
that's
that's
me.
the infamous Sideshow Nate. He was on KLT for years. I don't know if you remember.
No, not that
Sideshow.
guy.
Oh no.
Guy in the blue shirt.
Get out of here.
What's up? This is what happens
That guy
when.
right there.
He's a recognizable
That's
guy.
me. How you doing? Hey,
He just
Scott,
has
right?
one of those faces.
Yeah, I got one of those heads.
Maybe you
and
passed him in a
faces.
grocery store.
Joker69 on D Live says that your dad could be the lead singer for Crocus. Is that possible?
Crocus.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of them.
I've never even heard of Crocus.
Sam,
either.
Oh, that could have been. Could have been.
The guy for Van Halen, what's his name? Sammy Hagar.
Kinnison.
Sammy Hagar.
Hagar, yeah.
Totally Hagar all the way, dude. I thought your dad was Hagar, bro. That's cool, man. That's
Get
cool.
that a lot.
I
bet, man.
You're a big guy too.
All
Like
across mid-Michigan.
you look like you were kicking some ass back in the '80s as well, pushing some teeth in, dude. Put your hand up, like put your fist up. I want to see that shit. I'm not kidding. That guy's a gorilla, dude. He's huge. And look, you're Preston. Preston, you're a big dude too, man. Look at that. Imagine that coming at you at 50 mile an hour.
Oh, we just lost Preston.
Oh,
shit.
no.
Oh, no. Are you there?
So his dad pushed a button or something. He leaned in.
There we go.
This is great.
This is the greatest interview we've had for fucking ever. Oh, my God.
Preston's like, all right, come on, next.
Yeah,
what are we on
probably.
to? Preston, it should be more like Presto because, you know what, you sound great, dude. You're doing, yeah, look at, there it is again. Look at, there's that knuckle.
They see it. They see it.
Damn. Imagine that thing coming at you blindsided at 50 mile an hour, hitting you like a freaking brick wall, bro.
Man. So Preston, I wanted to ask you about the solo music, okay?
Yeah.
Now the solo music you did recently, the one that we're going to be playing here is the one by Slipknot, the one that you did of Snuff, which
cool.
I love that song as it was, but holy shit, you bring it to, like a new element to it. Why was it that you chose to do that song in particular?
See you later, Pops. See you, Scotty.
What was the question?
That song.
It was just, I've always liked that song, and I was just looking for different stuff to do, and took suggestions and stuff.
Oh,
and that one came across. I'm like, all right, I played that 100 times before, so I'll just lay it down real quick, and
no, that's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's
came out
awesome.
good.
Now you were saying earlier that some people request different songs from you. Is that something that you regularly do? Like, do you come up with the ideas for like which song you're going to be covering next, or is it generally people that are asking you to cover a song?
Usually it's just what I'm feeling that day, but I do take suggestions into consideration.
Okay. Right on, Dan.
Even if it's not that specific song, even an artist might.
Do I have a suggestion for
Yeah,
a song?
what song would you suggest that Preston should sing? I think that I mean, maybe we should ask it. Maybe,
Yeah, I don't know. There's just so many that would fit him good. I don't know. I'd have to think on that for a while.
What about like some Billy Joel? Would you ever do a Billy Joel song?
Get out of here! Are you really serious?
I wouldn't even know where to start.
I mean, dude.
In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep.
All right, dude,
would you ever sing that one?
Dude, if you did,
maybe
your career would be over.
When I was drinking a lot 3 years ago.
No, don't.
Okay, don't pick the bottle up. Do not pick up the bottle.
Zero street cred at that point. You'd be fucked. You'd be dried right up. In the middle of the night,
I'm walking in my sleep.
Elvis it up. Yeah, we could do an Elvis song. Would you ever do an Elvis song?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's possible.
Or maybe like some Beatles.
500,000 songs.
You know, you're talking about him doing some songs or whatever, and you're talking like Elvis. What kind of weird genres are that? Like, hey man, I'm a dude. I'm a product of like '90s music too, man. So like, I love Nirvana and Soundgarden and like, you know what I'm saying? I love all those Seattle bands too. You ever think about doing any of their songs, man? Maybe do a Rage Against Machine songs or something, like rap some shit.
I did do a Soundgarden song, so
yes,
that's
is
up
one
on my YouTube channel.
Hell yeah.
I saw that one on the YouTube channel.
Doing Alice in Chains or something like that. Hey, did you say something earlier? Didn't you post something earlier, Nate, about Rage Against Machines coming with a new album? Aren't they dropping a new album?
Yes,
soon,
Rage Against the Machine has got actually they're coming out and they're doing this is the thing is about Rage. It's an election year coming up. And coincidentally, Rage Against the Machine is coming back out, and they're
dude. I have always said that the reason that Rage Against Machine couldn't be allowed in this day and age is because they're way too when they get political, they're so influential on people. They are literally can start riots with one fucking song. They put one song on and the whole place is getting torn about by police and shit, and you know, and like, so it's a dangerous thing. Rage Against Machine is hugely dangerous to like the powers that be. So I'm down with it because I'm like, I rage against the machine as well. Fuck the machine. Fuck the government. You know, so I'm with that.
I think that a lot of people would think that them even coming forward with a political statement in this day and age, they have the luxury of being so known that I don't think there would be any backlash on anybody's part, which is a luxury for them.
I'm not saying there would be a backlash in a bad way. I think those guys can go out there and incite something in people.
Well, I think if anything, they could be so influential. They could change the way that a vote could even fucking go. Yeah. You know, I think that the Rage Against the Machine.
What do you mean? Like, hey, we're just gonna take the White House right now. Everybody posse up. We're storming the fucking White House. You know, like, and people would follow.
Well, we'll see what happens because they're supposed to headline Coachella.
Yes.
So,
yep.
We'll see what happens.
See what happens at that concert.
You know what? I was thinking about this too.
$400 a ticket too. Wow, they are cashing in. Dude, I guess if you know, I mean, they haven't been working for a while. I guess $400 a ticket makes sense. You know.
But you know what? When I talk about storming the White House, shit like that. I mean, if you really thought about it, man, if we really wanted to take over the government, who would be the best group to storm the White House?
Dude,
I'll tell you the group.
It'd be a combination between Rage and System of a Down.
No. I'll tell you the group that could successfully raid Washington and get away with it. Veterans. Because if all the veterans got together, no, politically, really.
Oh, okay.
If all the veterans got together and like loaded up and went to take the White House, who would shoot at them? The military?
Fuck no.
Exactly. Would the police shoot at them? No one could fucking stop them, dude.
Dude, Joe Rogan tells this amazing joke about this guy who actually broke into the White House. And
really?
You have to watch it. It is absolutely incredible.
I'm gonna look for that one.
Yeah, that sounds cool. That sounds very interesting, man.
He's got some crazy stories.
Because he got in the White House and not one shot was fired at him. Like, you think there'd be bears roaming the grounds and stuff like that.
Wasn't there a guy that landed like a helicopter plane thing in the White House lawn? Remember that whole thing? It went down 5 years ago or some shit.
I'm trying to remember. I know that happened to Johnny Cash.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, and the guy who did it ended up writing a song for him and becoming a success too.
Landed in Johnny Cash's.
I would have to remember his name, but I remember the helicopter dropping on Johnny Cash.
That was a different incident. This was I think when this one happened, it had to be like 2016 or something like that. Mm-hmm. They landed, and it was a gyro chopper. Remember those planes? They're like a plane.
Really?
It's like a hybrid, a gyro.
Alfonso Seville, my friend. Look at that. I really like that. It's almost like
that picture looks like he's being asphyxiated or something.
Or maybe he's feeling like he's ejaculating.
That's true love.
It could be an ejaculation.
He was thinking about his car.
We're over here talking conspiracy theories and shit like that. But there's some real shit going on. Fuck all that, because the music's where it's at. That's what gives us our drive. Yeah, the music is totally where it's at, man. Every day.
Mm-hmm. And Heart of Jordan and Preston. I mean, you guys are fucking just blowing up right now. You guys have got a lot of shit coming for you, I think. You know, I mean, you guys are going to be like the next big thing. Especially the fact that you guys working together. You know, Heartsick and Heart of Jordan, like as a team, dude. Like that's a force to fucking reckon with right there, dude.
I mean, that's an honor too to be able to work with Alfonso, work with Heartsick, because they're so awesome, man. And he's such a professional dude. He's got his shit together so good, you know, as far as a front man. Yeah. I'm not saying you don't. I'm saying you don't. I'm saying
we just did it last night at the Loft in Lansing.
Yeah.
You guys missed out on a good time.
Yeah, it was No Life in you guys though, wasn't it?
Yep, Heartsick did their annual. Well, I don't know if they even do it annual. It might be biannual. They'll put on the nostalgia shoes and do a whole set of their music when they were No Life.
Yeah.
Which was awesome.
Dude, Dude, you guys were like packed like 300 deep in that fucking place, dude. I saw the photos. That was just incredible, dude. I think it's just so cool that you guys can pull together that many people the way that you do. Like, there's not any other bands that I see locally that are doing things like this. And you guys are you're fucking tearing it up, man. I love it.
Dude, the whole Michigan scene is incredible. Like, last night alone, we were at the Loft. Nagazi was in Lansing also at Max Bar.
Oh, yeah.
And a half-hour trip away, My Own Will was tearing the roof off of the Music Factory in Battle Creek. Wow. So,
dude, God, that's a
nice
hell of a fucking combination.
It is
man.
healthy.
That is so cool.
It's
it's very,
It's starting to pick up. And you know what? It was kind of feeling dry even downstate for the longest time. But you guys know if it's starting to get a little wetter downstate, not so dry, things starting to pick up, it's moving our way.
Yeah,
things seem to happen up this way up north, but it takes a little while for it to filter through. But we got shit popping here. That when there's a good thriving scene downstate, it's good news for us coming up here. So I'm excited.
The thing that does it, I think, is that like a while ago, all the bands sounded the same. Not one band around here that puts in the work sounds exactly the same. Like My Own Will have their thing. We have our thing. Heartsick is even different than us.
Yeah.
And we have our buddies Let It Rot. They're an amazing new band. They're just getting started. They have a completely different sound. Damned by Dawn, they're up closer to you guys. They have a completely different sound.
Right.
They're awesome too.
Yeah, we got a little bit more diversity in the music scene now lately.
Our buddies in Deep Fall, they're on their first tour, and they have a completely different sound too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, I think it's great, you know, and it's amazing, you know, that these bands that, you know, the ones that you just mentioned, Damned by Dawn, Deep Fall, you guys, Heartsick, not No Life, you know, Nagazi, you guys are the way that you're not giving up, and that's the number one thing right there. You know, you're not fucking quitting. You're not sitting. I'm sure that there's probably a little bit of headbutting here and there in the band every now and then, but you guys get through it, you push through it, and you do it for the greater cause, you know, and that's trying to make this thing a real life job, you know. I mean, sitting there, going out there and doing this shit every single day, that's real life.
You have no idea. You should ask my drummer Andrew about that. He played the show last night. He had surgery on a broken wrist a week ago and has 2 screws in his wrist.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
And he played with a cast last night.
Oh. And it was painful as fuck for him, I'm sure. But that's love for the music.
He started out great, but I looked back at the last song and he looked just miserable.
He was just dying.
He got through it, and
that's a champ right there.
Love that dude.
Dude, I think that is so cool, man. You guys aren't giving up and you're pushing forward. You not only that, everybody's working together. You know, that's number one thing right there, is that everybody has to work together to get anywhere and create this giant uprising, you know. And my hat is off to you. There it is. I took my hat off to you. My hat's off.
And without a crowd and people to play to, we're absolutely nothing. And people are starting to take notice of the scene around here and how great it is, and more people keep coming out to shows.
Yes.
Every time you come to a show, invite 2 or 3 people. Bring them with you. They'll dig it. They'll bring 3 friends.
That's right.
Exactly.
How the shit gets going, and
that is real true.
It's going.
Well, Preston, you know what? Last time we had you on, we put you in between 2 sperms. We're not going to do that to you tonight. But
yeah, that's.
I did want to play your song, the Snuff song, by Slipknot, as performed by Slipknot. But this is how the fuck do you say that? It's Slip. No, wait. It's I don't know. Snuff is what we're going to play. We're going to play Snuff.
Read this first.
I was just thinking about a cover. This is from KA 101 Music. I was just thinking about a cover today he would so smash. I just heard it today. New Tom Kiefer, formerly of Cinderella, Waiting on the Demons. There's a song for you to check out there, Preston.
Yeah, maybe not Tom in particular, but Cinderella I could see.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. There. Dude, don't know what you got until it's gone. Come on. Dude, your dad knows all about that shit.
Yeah, he took me to see him one time.
Fuck
I
yeah.
bet, man.
Your dad's cool as shit, man. Tell him we said what up, too.
Well, we're going to play your song Snuff right now for the folks out there, and we're directing all of our viewers to go and check out Preston's YouTube page. It's on the link down below in our description down below on the video here. Just go down there, click on his link, subscribe to it, and subscribe to Heart of Jordan on there too. That's also in the description down below. So, Preston, thank you so much for taking a few minutes and chatting with us.
Definitely check out my my original acoustic. It's called Carry Me. It's on there. Let me know what you think.
Oh, that's right. You know what? I saw that one and I didn't download that one. Maybe I should grab that. I might play that later in the show if you don't mind.
Cool. That'd be awesome.
Sweet,
Yeah,
sweet.
Get some feedback on it.
Thank you so much, Preston, for chatting with us. Please go have a wonderful evening and clean up your room and
clean up your room.
Pick up that fucking lamp. What is that lamp doing there, dude?
This is just a spare room where I could tape Alfonso and Eli's face to the wall. So
okay,
you got a spare Alfonso room, dude.
It's the shrine room.
The shrine room. That's amazing.
All right, well, Preston, we will talk to you between now and then, man. Thank you so much for chatting with us for a few minutes tonight. We're gonna play your song right now. All right, bud.
All right, guys. Always fun. Dan, can't wait for your STD talk.
Yeah, okay. We'll talk to you soon. We'll have you back on soon, brother.
All right, see you, bud. Have a good night.
Later, man.
Later.
Peace out,
Later,
Pops.
There you
Scott,
go, everybody.
later.
There was Preston Mailand from the band Heart of Jordan, and we are going to play his song. His rendition of Snuff right after you get done listening to this message from our sponsor. Our sponsor, Sleeping Bear Farms.
Honey, I'm all out of CBD oil, and my back is killing me, honey.
Well, why don't you try the new CBD, honey?
The new CBD? That's what I'm out of, honey.
No, honey, the new CBD honey straws I got you from Sleeping Bear Farms in Beulah. With natural CBD oils infused into pure Northern Michigan star thistle honey. Just put a little in your tea and let it do its work, honey.
Oh, honey, what a sweet idea, honey.
Pain relief just got a whole lot sweeter with new CBD honey straws. Order online at cbdhoneystore.com. That's CEEBEEDEE honeystore.com. On here, damn it. This son of a bitch. This happens every fucking night, I swear to God. Here we go. Let's try it again.
Bury all your secrets in my skin. Leave me with my sins. Air around me still feels like a cage. Love is just a camouflage, what resembles rage again. If you love me, let me go. Run away before I know. Heart is just too dark to care. I can't destroy what is in there. Level me into my fate. I'm all alone, I cannot hate. Don't deserve to have you. Oh, my smile was taken long ago. If I could change, I hope I never know. I suppress your letters to my lips. Cherish them parts of me. Savor every kiss. Couldn't face a life without your lights. All that hurt you in the end. I never claimed to be a saint. Oh, my own was banished long ago. Took the death of hope to let you go. Took the death of hope to let you go. Bring yourself against my stones and spit your pity in my soul. Never needed any help. You sold me out to save yourself, and I won't listen to your shame. You ran away, you're all the same. And angels lie to keep control. Oh, my love was punished long ago. If you still care, don't ever let me know. If you still care, don't ever let me Don't ever let me know. Fuck.
I fucking hate this chair! Ah!
This is Nicky from Dan by Don. You're watching South of the Straits on YouTube.
Brother! Hell yeah, there's our buddy Nick from Dan by Don, man. We just got done talking to Preston Mailand of
Yes.
and we have
Heart of
One Eye
Jordan.
Willie here with us tonight. Yes, Preston Mailand from One Eye Jordan. Heart of Jordan. Dallas is in studio with us tonight too. Everybody say hi to Dallas. He is our intern for the show. He's learning all the ins and outs of weirdness, like a fucking cat on your shoulder. So tonight
It's like
on
an
the
elbow. That's not even a
he's not even
shoulder.
on my shoulder anymore.
He's
Yeah,
so
we gotta-
clawy,
grab him.
grabby.
Yeah.
Like you could probably hang him on that soundboard right there, and he'd stick to it like.
He doesn't
Velcro.
like Dallas at all, dude. He's like.
I was
Fuck
letting him
this
walk
guy.
on, but no, he wouldn't want to.
Okay, everybody. Right now, we are going to call up Nick Weatherholt. Nick Weatherholt from Grand Rapids. Okay, now this is there's a wild story behind this because Nick got the chance of a lifetime and got to sing on stage with Carrie Underwood on Halloween, dude.
And he's somehow related. We're gonna find out the relation thing here too.
Yes. Boo doo 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 doo. Hello, Nick. Are you there?
I'm here.
All right, hold on, man. Let me pull you up over on our end really quickly, and we'll let all our viewers. You're looking at Dan's ugly face right now.
What up, man?
Yep, that's Dan Straight.
What's up,
but yeah, okay, here we go. Here we go, everybody. This is Nick Weatherholt from Nick. Tell us where you're from really quickly, if you could.
Yeah, so I'm actually from Traverse City, but I came to school and have stayed in Grand Rapids, Michigan since.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Nice. Where do you go to school in GR?
So I went to Grand Valley. I have a degree in finance and management. Graduated there in April of 2017.
Cool.
Nice.
Awesome.
You're seeing yourself right now, just so you know, because that's the image that all the viewers are watching right now. Okay, whenever we switch, so because sometimes whenever you're talking, I like to let the viewers see you. You know, that's kind of
Whatever
the way.
you're whatever you're seeing, they're seeing as well.
Right. Yep, they're seeing what you're seeing right now. So. Very
Perfect.
cool, Nick. Now, tell us about this. Now, first and foremost, we're trying to find out how we're related because I guess I'm your cousin, dude. I didn't know this. Your mom is Tracy, correct?
My mom is Tracy, yes.
Right, and my mom is Peggy, and Peggy is Tracy's cousin.
Second cousins.
Right.
Y'all's the second cousins.
We're second cousins, man.
We are.
I love it.
That's hilarious.
The
That was
world,
like some down
world
south
just
shit
got
right
that
there.
big, man. The world just shrank down just like that, man.
I love it.
Put yourself in front of 20,000 people. It's a little bit bigger.
Well,
Right.
Tell
us about
that's
this.
what we want to get
Holy
to.
shit! How did this happen? I mean, did you just like get randomly picked out of the crowd, or do you know Carrie Underwood yourself? Tell us, how did this occur?
So at the beginning of her tour, she posted a video on her Instagram, on Facebook, all the social media she's on. And then she also, I'm in her fan club. So she also emailed all of her fan club members saying, hey, here's the opportunity for you to join me on stage. Here's the competition.
Damn.
So I don't know if you know the song The Champion. It was released almost 2 years ago, I want to say now. It was the beginning of 2018, I think, actually.
Okay.
And it's a song with Ludacris, and they put it together for the Super Bowl for football. And then she's like, we want you guys to fill in for Ludacris in this song while on stage. So you had to submit a video of you rapping the song, and then you had to tell her who the champion was in your life. So I actually, the tour started on May 1st in Greensboro, North Carolina. I actually flew down there for opening night to see it. And then I submitted a video for that one, but obviously didn't get picked. And I'm like, what the heck, I'll try again.
Right.
So I submitted another video in about June, maybe July this year. And lo and behold, last Friday, so just over a week ago, I got a call from a California number, and I at work am on the phone all day long.
Right.
So I couldn't answer it. But then immediately following that, I got an email saying, congrats, you're the winner.
That is amazing,
Whoa.
dude. Holy
I wonder if it
crap,
was
dude.
Carrie Underwood herself calling you, and you
No,
missed
so
that
I
call.
called her
You
back
missed
immediately.
that call.
And I call it her people. So.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Her people got a hold of you.
How cool is that, dude? To be able to sit there and like just, I mean, get plucked out of all the people, you know, like to be plucked out of the air like that. And it was, and your champion was your mother, correct? You said that
It was.
Yeah,
It was my mom. So fun fact, part of what you agree to is keeping it a secret.
Okay.
From almost pretty much everyone. They said I could tell one or two people. So I did. So I'm not very good at keeping secrets at all, FYI. So I had to keep it a secret for almost a week. Last Friday to this, 2 Fridays ago to this past Thursday, I told 2 people who were coming to the concert with me so they could be prepared. Also, I needed to tell someone because again, I'm terrible at keeping secrets. So I told them. We all started screaming. We're like, oh my gosh, we all got really nervous. I was nervous for a week straight, barely slept.
Oh man.
Oh, I bet, dude. That's incredible, man. I mean,
and then the pressure of having to remember the lyrics, you know. So how was that? Was that a big challenge for you to try to rehearse all the lyrics and make sure that because the pressure's on. I mean, like you said, 20,000 people. You're up there. You're in front of everybody. You've practiced. Here's your moment. What was happening inside of you at that point?
So I immediately, the next morning, so Saturday morning, I immediately started like watching YouTube videos, YouTubing it. I knew the song when it first came out. I thought it was the greatest thing ever. So I listened to it over and over. I probably listened to it at least twice at the gym every day. So I knew it pretty well. But the whole aspect of you being right in front of Carrie Underwood, you're being in front of 20,000 people. So I just kept redoing it. I started performing in front of my friends, the 2 that knew. And actually, the more I ran through it, the more I forgot almost. And the closer it got, I felt like I was forgetting more than I was learning more. So I actually just quit. I just started listening to it. Not singing along with the song, just listening to it over and over and over. And then... So actually, I'll walk you through the whole process. When I got there, I had to meet with, they called her a tour rep. Her name passing me, but they call her a tour rep. And I had to meet with her before the concert. So first of all, I was with 8 people. Only 2 of them knew. One of which of those 8 was my mom. So I'd be like, okay, I go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And then I was gone for like 4 songs. And so I'm like, they're going to get suspicious here.
He got cold feet and he left. He was out of there, man. He was like, fuck it,
my mom
I can't do it.
One of my other friends who didn't know what was going on texted me. And like, where are you, Nick? Where are you? You're missing it. So then I show back up. And then they're like, okay, you have to come out at song 16, which is Something in the Water. And then the champion is song 20. So we have 4 songs to get you ready under the stage and out and prepared. So then I go back again, and they try to like mentally prepare you. So the whole time they're just like reassuring you. This girl, the tour rep, was like super accommodating, super, I don't know the word is, comforting. And we walked back under stage right next to the dressing rooms. And during those songs 17, 18, and 19, one of them, she introduces her band. The other one, she brings back out the opening acts. And then the third one is just one of her songs she sings. So then I'm backstage, and they're like, why are you up with the earbuds? They give you a microphone. And then I don't know if you're aware about how the earbuds work on stage, is you only hear what is going into the microphones. So they're like, okay, your microphone is technically dead. You can practice in it. You'll hear yourself in it, but you can practice. You can tap it. You can whisper in it, see what it's going to do, and get used to it. And then when you're done, come back here. And backstage, they have screens of what's going on in the stage above the switchboards. So they let me sit there for a while and like watch, the opening acts come back out, watch her introduce her band. And then once that third song 19 started, they're like, here we go. Her stage is an oval, so there is technically no backstage. So I had to walk through this like material curtain hallway that Carrie walks out on, the opening acts walked out under, so you can't see them coming out to the stage because everyone lifts out of the stage.
Wow.
And you'll see me in the video. I come out of the stage, but then they put me under the stage, and again, there's more switchboards, more screens. So then she starts talking about the song, how she pulled Ludacris into it. Then she starts talking about the competition. Then she goes up, we have Nick here tonight, and then talks about my mom, and she goes up, and then she dives into the song. In the video, you'll see she says, when she starts the song, I think the first way she goes, as soon as she starts singing, she's standing right above me at that point, like right above me, but I'm watching her on the screen.
No kidding.
Yeah, and then under the stage, I'm sitting there trying to run it through my head over and over and over, because at this point I'm nervous, I'm sweating.
Of course.
I'm like, holy cow, this is about to happen. Well, then I messed up every other word I couldn't get in my head. I just lost it. And the tour rep, she's like, Nick, stop. You're gonna be fine.
Right.
It's gonna come to you once you get up. Because right now I'm hearing Carrie sing the song in my ears, but I'm trying to rerun the rap through my head, which is obviously counterproductive.
Right.
But then I'm sitting like so right here, so I could probably touch it with my hand, was the lift. And then next I know, it starts dropping, and they're like, okay, there's your ex, get on it.
Oh my God.
And then all I hear is Carrie doing her high part right before you come out, and she goes, born champion, Nick, and like that's your cue. Usually in the real song it goes born champion Luda for Ludacris.
Right.
And away I went.
Wow,
you nailed it,
dude! Holy shit!
You
Can
nailed
you
it.
imagine that, dude? Like to be able to,
Thank you.
I think it's amazing. Yeah, congratulations, dude! To be able, and you totally nailed it. Like word for word. Was there a lot? Now wait, when you were practicing, getting ready for this during the time that you were like the weeks ahead and all that stuff? Did you do like a lot of in the mirror type things? Were you trying to like make the looks and like you're trying to?
The only thing I practiced was the spin.
Okay.
You did do like a spin turn, like and point at her.
Right, I saw that.
So
yep.
At the end of the rap, when you throw it back to her, or when Luda does, it goes Carrie, and so like, this is the final. I don't know if you guys knew, but this is the final show of the tour too.
Oh really? And that was at Van Andel. Is that where you guys were at?
Little Caesars Arena in Detroit.
Little Caesars. Okay.
All right,
Little Caesars. Nice.
So it was the final night of the tour, so I felt like I had to do something kind of fun. But I have cowboy boots that are signed by her from her last tour, and so I usually only wear them to Carrie Underwood concerts, and especially if it's gonna be raining and outside, I'm not wearing them. But I don't wear. So obviously I don't wear them that often. Mm-hmm. So I practice the spin a couple times, and then once you're up there and you're eye to eye. You're in the mood. You don't have any idea there's 20,000 people around you.
Oh my God.
The spin, I almost backed out of the spin, but it just felt right, and I did it, and it worked out well.
And it worked. You pulled it off, dude. I mean,
you're lucky it worked, buddy.
Yeah.
You're lucky you didn't become like one of those people that were like the fail sensations. You do the spin and you fall right off the platform or something like that.
Could you imagine the
That would've been a
mortification?
nightmare.
And you can see how high the stage is by the people that are standing around the video.
Oh yeah, you're a good 7-8 feet up, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
So it
dangerous.
was absolutely amazing. And then, you know, the more I talk about it, the more I watch the video, it doesn't get any more real. Like, I still can't believe it's happening. My sister sent me my sister was there, also had no idea. She sent me a Snapchat today, and she's like, I can't stop listening to this just because I can't believe it actually happened.
Of course. So, like, she was sitting right there in the crowd watching this happen. Like, that's my brother. That's my freaking brother up there, you know? Like, she's telling everybody around her and stuff.
I got a question. You know, I mean, with the newfound, you know, little eye on you and everything, and everyone kind of soaking it up, are you thinking about trying to bring forth something that you're working on? Are you working on anything musically or something? Is that something that you're into? Is it something that you want to do now that you got the eye on you?
Right.
You
What's
know,
next?
I'm just curious.
We want to know what's
Hold
next.
on.
We got
not that you have to. Not that you have to come up with something or do anything like that, but is that something that's in your mind? Like, hey, maybe I can use this opportunity to try to shine here a little bit. I mean, you were shining. Don't get me wrong.
When you guys asked me when you were asking me to do the interview, do you have anything else I want you to share of mine? And I kind of laughed because I'm like, this was a once in a lifetime thing that I just went out onto a limb. I'm like, I'm gonna submit it. Probably won't get picked, you know.
Right.
So
wow.
And I am shocked at my own voice. I told the tour rep, and I'm like, well, Carrie, no, to go high because I can't. And they go, Nick, she will read you. And if she feels that you're powerful, she'll back off, and vice versa. If she feels like you're you're backing down a little bit, she'll pick up on it and start singing. So when the first high part, and like when we're singing together, you'll see me try to point at her and be like, this is yours, and then she just quit singing. So I just went for it, and I was shocked on how okay my voice was. You know, I sing karaoke here once in a while in Grand Rapids, but other than that, I'm just like, I hate listening to the videos of me at karaoke. They're absolutely terrible.
Right.
But I was actually impressed with myself, except for the very end, very, very ending of me singing. It goes, I am the champion, and I just let it rip. That's a little raspy, but, you know, I was shocked on how well it went. I'm not working on anything. I don't think I have a career in music at all.
But you know what? It did show a point of your personality that when you get put under pressure, you can get the job done. You weren't like, even when you were worried about the notes, you know, oh my God, am I going to hit these notes? I'm surprised I hit them.
Right.
You get put under this pressure and you got the job done. You got the notes. You're like, oh, okay, I guess I got to do this. You did it.
Yeah.
You got it done.
Dude,
so.
It takes some seriously huge balls to be able to pull that shit off like that, dude. I think that's just...
And especially a guy that's not even like a music artist.
You're not even musically like...
You're like, fuck, I can
it.
go up, do some music, whatever, dude. Bam, and killed it. That's amazing.
Thank you. I have people all the time, they will catch me singing in my car. Like I'll be like driving and they'll be riding along or whatever. And they'll send Snapchats and like, Nick's at it again. And then they're always like, they always think I'm tone deaf to myself. And so I did this and I'm just like,
Well, be careful because I don't want you to have any like, you know, post awesomeness experience in your life, depression type thing going on, because I mean, you got to admit it's going to be hard in life to ever match that moment again.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Your expectations, I mean, just be careful, man. You know what I mean? Like that may be some new high that you're going to chase forever now. You know, I don't know, but don't let it rule you. But that's really cool that you got to experience that.
Yeah,
moment.
If anything, I mean, that's like that's one of those moments that you can't. It's a memory. You know, it's something that you will just be able to live forever. And luckily, it was caught on camera. You know, I mean, you had people that were watching this and videotaping it. And
it was something cool too. It was something that put yourself out there for the ages to remember, especially for you and your family. But it was something that was cool. Me, for example, I was on the Ricky Lake show, and millions of people saw it. Okay, but it's nothing that I'm proud of. It's nothing that I'm like.
Dan was on the
I'm
Ricky
not the
Lake
baby's
show
daddy
because he's not the baby's daddy, right?
Back in the '90s, I was a crazy kid. But hey, yeah. But your thing was cool.
And Dan's been trying to ride that wave ever since. I'll tell you that right now, dude.
Been chasing the Ricky Lake wave, and here I am doing my own little show with Nate here. But no, it's awesome because, like I said, it's a really cool experience that you got to have and you get to cherish. And you know what? There could come a time where you'll get with her again in the future and go over that moment with her again too. So
that's cool.
Especially being fan club thing and doing all that, the chances of you connecting with her again are probably high.
Yeah, fingers crossed. So it was awesome. I also got to meet her husband, Mike Fisher. I don't know if you know him.
No.
We're good friends. Yeah.
Mike,
Mike.
Yeah.
We
We were just having coffee. Yeah, I remember Mike. Yeah.
No, that's awesome though. You got to meet him.
Yeah,
that's cool, man. Well, Nick, cool. I think it's so cool, dude. I congratulate you. Also,
Thank you.
I think it's cool that we're related. Now I'm one person away from Carrie Underwood. That's the way that I look at it.
I look at it like somebody in your family finally is more famous than you could ever be, Nate.
The response has been, my social media has blown up. People have sent me pictures. They've sent me a lot. So
what kind of pictures?
What kind of pictures are you getting?
Hey, he said, did you see how he said that? In his eyes, like, people have been sending me pictures. Like, what are these pictures, man? Holy shit.
They're not inappropriate, right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
They're like, this is you. Do you want it? My sister today sent me an Instagram message. She's like, did you see this person's post? I'm like, no, I didn't. I don't know how you found it, first of all.
Well, you know what? The next step is Ellen. That's the next thing that you're gonna be on Ellen.
Everyone's gonna be like,
I would love it.
You blew up on social media so big you broke the internet, and then they were like, well, we gotta have you on some outlet. So Ellen,
yeah, look at all the things that have broken the internet this week. We've had Jeffree Star, who scarred my daughter for life, and then we've got Nick Weatherholt, who broke the internet with getting up on stage with Carrie Underwood. I mean, we got superstars left and right tonight on this show.
Very cool, man. Congratulations. We're so stoked for you, bro. Like,
Thank
we're
you.
living the dream with you. We relive it with you. We're like, we feel the excitement. I'm nervous watching you.
I
like,
think,
holy shit.
Yeah, we're gonna watch the video actually right now for our viewers and all that stuff. And I would usually at this point of the interview, I would suggest people to go and sign up on subscribe to your YouTube channel. But you're not following that. You're not on that.
He's a working Joe. He's got his own career going on the side.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nick, for taking a few minutes tonight and telling us the story about that, because that's like you said, it's a once in a lifetime story, and I think it's just I'm very proud of you, and I think it's very cool, man. Good job, and congratulations. And tell your mom I said hi when you see her.
I sure will. Probably be Thanksgiving, but I appreciate it as well, guys.
Okay,
thank you so much.
Have a good evening, buddy. Take care, man.
Thanks. You too, guys. Bye.
Later, brother.
There you go, everybody. There was Nick Weatherholt right there. My cousin.
You know what? Somebody that you actually recognize at your family reunion now. Because, I mean, if he's been at a family reunion before, you obviously didn't remember because you're like, wait, what? This dude's my cousin?
Yeah. Now I'm going to know him. I'm going to be like, Nick!
Now you're going to be like,
Nick,
what up, dude?
Hey.
Well, yeah, he's the family celebrity now. Everyone fucking knows who he is. You're this big now, dude. Remember that. You're getting
fucking Nick, dude. What the fuck, dude? Jeez.
No. Your plate is not getting filled with barbecue first.
Took all the gold out of my satchel. I'm
good for him.
I'm joking.
I mean, I think
it's awesome.
I would give that to anybody to have that opportunity. That's so cool, man.
So we're gonna watch his video right now of him and Carrie Underwood. He's going to be doing a song with Carrie Westbay next, everybody. No,
who knows?
Who knows? Maybe. I mean, they're down in the same area.
This could spark something in him he doesn't even know about yet. And a year from now, he's going to be looking back on this going, you know what? I might have something here.
Maybe I do, right? You never know.
Don't count him out yet.
I mean, Dan went on Ricky Lake again. It wasn't just one time, everybody. It was he went again.
They love me on that show.
He got that taste of celebrity fame, and he was like, man, I'm fucking going back on Ricky Lake, bitches. Check this shit out, man.
Dog, if Ricky Lake calls you up and is like, yo, Nate. I want you back on my show.
Dude, I'm going.
I was like, I'll go for you, Ricky, because I got low.
I'll go just to be like, yeah, I know, Dan. I know.
That's the truth there.
I know.
I talked and I got on the phone and I was like, sure, girl.
Well,
Boom.
Here you go, everybody. This is Nick Weatherholt right here on stage with the one and only Carrie Underwood at the Little Caesars Arena there down in the D, man. That's
so cool.
This is so cool, dude. Chance of a lifetime. Check this out.
And, as one does, I called up a friend of mine, Ludacris, and I said, hey, can you add some stuff to this and just take it to a whole new place? And he did. And then we put it out into the world, and something really amazing happened. People started telling us what that song meant to them. So what we were writing as a sporting event hype song was kind of helping people through some tough times in their life. And that's a cool thing that music can do. I remember being a kid and just getting lost in my favorite records that were saying exactly what I was feeling at the time. And music is there for you, right? All the time. We love those stories. I love being a part of people's journeys. That's the best gift that anybody could ever give, a singer or songwriter. Tell us those stories, because it's like, we're doing good things in the world. So at the beginning of this tour, we said we want to hear those stories, and maybe you get to get up on the stage with me and prove that you are a champion by helping me sing it. And tonight we have Nick. Nick is from Grand Rapids. His champion is his mom, Tracy. Tracy is Nick's biggest cheerleader. She's been by his side through everything, such as his weight loss journey, getting healthy, love it, changing his major in college, and starting his career. Nick says that he knows no matter what comes his way, Tracy will always be there for him. That's what moms do. Tracy is at the show tonight, but she has no idea that Nick is about to surprise her and rap in her home. Nick has never done anything like this before, so when he gets out on the stage, I want this place to just go nuts. Give him all the show him that he and his mama are both champions. I'll be the last one standing, 2 hands in the air, I'm a champion. You'll be looking up at me when it's over. I live for the battle, I'm a soldier. Yeah, I'm a fighter like Rocky. I'll put your flag on your back like Holly. Yeah, I'll be greatest, I'm sure. I'll pay my dues, can't lose my own. to document this.
You know what I'm saying? I like to just hang out in the ride, dude. Ooh, I get so pumped up, brother, that I just want to drink some Coke. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, bro. Feels pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Just hang out with a buddy, you know what I'm saying? Just enjoy a couple Cokes, crack a couple pots, you know what I'm saying? Putting down the old... Put the old Coke sippers around a... Put the old Coke sippers around a... Put the old Coke sippers... Put the old Coke... Put the old Coke... Put the old Coke sippers on a... Put the old Coke sippers... Put the old Coke sippers on an ice cold can, brother. I swear to God, if I do that again, I'm gonna shove this Coke so far down my throat that I'm gonna have to pull down my pants and take a drink, brother. Yeah, I know you want to know what happened with Axl Rose. It's a long story, you know what I'm saying? Happened back in 1984. Let me try to take myself back, brother. I was sipping a cherry Coke. Diet back then, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys remember that. Actually, that's a lie. There was no Diet Cherry Coke. Got ya! Not in 84, at least, brother. Axl liked Dr. Pepper, you know what I'm saying? And, he's always trying to compete with me, man. You know? Trying to make me look like a fool, brother. But the power of Coke rose up inside of me. And I knew from that moment on, brother, that I was going to be an ultimate warrior for Coke, brother. And that I was going to take down anybody that stood in my way, if you know what I'm saying. So I had to drop old Axl. Call him Axl Grace, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what he needed to pick himself off the street, brother. Because I flattened him like a pancake. Rolled over him with the Coke, bro. I'm not going to go into detail on what exactly happened between me and Axl. I've been put on a gag order, and I'm not allowed to talk about it since I was the winner. You'll see in a second, brother. I'll be right back. Crap, dude. Got Coke all over the outside of the car somehow. Must have sneezed when no one was looking. Coke just ain't the same anymore, you know what I'm saying? Just kidding. It's even better. I like it from a can, you know what I'm saying? Especially on the Memorial Days, brother. When I'm thinking about the ultimate Cokesters, you know what I'm saying? Whoa. Laying down there. The Coke lives, brother. I don't want to say that, actually. Erase that. Not Coke lives. They lay down there. Patriot lives, brother. Of the U.S. to the freaking A, motherfucker. All you motherluckers. You Coke-maniacs out there, brother. Coke-maniacs ain't motherluckers, you know what I'm saying? Use any of this footage. Garbage. Coke, bro. Got a lot of footage of me riding around in the front seat, you know. I don't think people like it.
Hi, I'm Dave Hurley from Sturgis, Michigan, DRH Entertainment. You're watching South of the Straits podcast on YouTube with Sideshow Nate and that Coke Hogan wannabe, Dan Smitty.
Oh, dude, burn!
I am a Coke Hogan wannabe. That's cool. That ain't a burn to me. That's a compliment.
Welcome back, everybody. You just got done watching Nick Weatherholt up on stage with Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
I almost said West Bay.
know
Carrie
you did.
Underwood right there. Yeah, nice little message from our buddy Rick Hurley there. That's
yeah, Coke
or
Hogan wannabe.
Dave Hurley or no? Is it Rick? It's Rick.
Was that Dave or was that what? So many Hurleys out there. I got one on my hat.
I don't know.
Boom.
Yeah.
But
I'm losing it. over here,
the
man.
Cokester. Did you like that? He was like, Coke, it just ain't the same anymore.
It's
Coke
even
Hogan
better.
outtakes.
The Coke Hogan outtakes, man. You know, I mean, the Cokester, whenever we're riding around with them, a lot of people don't know that there's a lot of things there's a lot of editing that goes into it, you know? So there's like, put the old, like that's live. That's all really happening. It has to be chopped up and made look beautiful afterwards.
The last one, he gets it right, and then that's you just chop off all the garbage, and then you put it right to the one he got right. And then bada bing, right? Movie magic.
We are gonna call up our buddy John Penman from. Remember we were gonna talk with him last week, Dan, and he wasn't able to make it at the time. But we're gonna talk with him for just a few here, and give him a call right now. And yeah.
All right, I'm with it.
You people like it when we're calling everybody all the time? Do you like these interviews?
Yeah.
Please leave a comment down below.
Leave a comment. I wish there was something that picked up every time you fucked up. Recorded it somehow.
Hello, John. Are you there, man?
What up?
Hey, what's it?
It's the South. It's the Straits. It's everybody.
It is, man. Let me pull you up really quickly here, bud, so that everybody else can see you online with us. This is John Penman, everybody. The John Penman from Birmingham, right? You're from Birmingham.
Yes. Birmingham, Michigan, yeah.
Birmingham, Michigan. That's
Enjoying
right.
a glass of wine. What do you got?
Yeah, you drinking some wine there? Is that what the beverage is for this evening?
That's the beverage for this evening. Right now, and I apologize for my shitty internet quality. It's not the best.
Yeah, it is. It sucks.
But
it's all good though.
It's all good. We'll make it through this.
We'll continue on.
We'll keep rolling, because we want to get, we had John on a couple weeks back, and we started talking about some topics that I wanted to go back over because we had another guest that we had to talk to that night, and
Anza, it's a Cabernet.
Oh whoa.
Oh.
We're getting thrown around here.
Yep, we're getting.
There's such a crazy delay.
There's
dude.
a little bit of a delay. I think it might be
it's
the
more than
the
just a
internet.
little bit.
Just a slight delay.
It's like 20-second delay. He's talking about wine.
He's still talking about wine.
Well, no, he was just replying to us.
Right, he was still replying to us, and okay.
He's probably going to start listening.
John, are you there? Can you hear us now?
Oh yeah, sorry, no.
Okay, you were talking about wine. We
Yeah,
missed,
no, I saw the delay. No.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's a hella delay, but we're good. We can make it through.
So
bro.
we wanted to pick back up where we left off with you because we started talking a little bit about copyright infringement and BMI and ASCAP and all that stuff, man.
I'm there. I can hear you.
Okay, you can hear us. Okay, all right. Hopefully we can get through this.
Dude, this is like a 2-minute freaking delay.
It is like a 2-minute delay. Are you right on with us right now?
Nope.
Hello?
It must be the Birmingham,
I think Birmingham's got no internet.
They must be burning ham.
Maybe we don't have any internet. I don't know.
Birmingham's burning some ham.
John, are you there?
I just said that because it rhymed. It really doesn't. They're not burning hams over there. I bet you they're cooking some good hams instead of burning them.
Well, shit. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this interview.
Guys, I'm eating CBD oil right now. If you haven't noticed, we got a sponsor.
Yep.
Black Bear Farms.
Check out Black Bear no, not Black Bear Farms. It's Sleeping Bear Farms.
Sleeping Bear Farms. Sorry, did I say Black Bear?
I think you've had. Hello, John. Are you back? The internet connection is not happening. I don't think. I think we're
maybe hang up and then try back or something.
Well, it might be on. I know it's on his end. It's usually it's with the Wi-Fi and all that stuff. When people are talking with us on the when they're talking to us on through the Google Hangouts on Wi-Fi or internet service or anything like that. If it's not hardwired in, it's kind of tough for us to do the interview. Yeah,
I've noticed that.
Tony
it's like,
says interviews are mandatory. Oh wait, are we back? Do we got John?
No. He's just clipping in and out, dude. That's something he said a minute ago. You're just getting the remnants of. So he was like later 10 minutes ago, dude.
I think you're right.
We'll get back to it.
Lost.
What did Tony say? What did he say?
We've lost the connection. Yep.
Tony
We
said,
don't have the
"Except
connection
this
no
one."
more. Yeah, the interviews are mandatory except for this one. Well, that is what happens sometimes. But yes, thank you to Sleeping Bear Farms for providing Dan with all the sugar and honey that he needs. And CBD honey sticks is what that is.
I've been doing these, man.
From the CBD Honey Farms. There's CBDhoneystore.com. That's where you have to go to get that. Or if you want to purchase it locally here, you can go to Sleeping Bear Farms. It's just off of Pioneer Road. I found out what the road was, too. Pioneer Road out in Beulah. Dan, how has the CBD been going for you?
You know what?
Tell us about
I like
that.
it.
Do you?
I like it. I started out with the 60 grams. I think that's the 60G. That must be per net weight there. Okay, so I started out with that, and it was pretty good, but I decided I wanted to up it a little bit, and so I started doing 2 of these a day.
Oh my
and
God.
it's really helped with the
Wait a minute,
inflammation.
you're taking 2 now? You started with 1, now you're up to 2?
I wanted to just get it in my system. He's here we go. I told you he's back. He's connected now.
Let's try to
connected.
connect. Hopefully we can connect. Hello, John, are you there?
I think you pressed hang up on him.
Oh, did I? Oh,
Yeah.
I pushed the wrong button.
Try it again.
Calling him back. John, are you there? Can you hear us?
Yes, I am, and guess what? I have the Wi-Fi working perfectly now.
Okay, you got the Wi-Fi up and rolling, and
Right when he said that, Clay clipped out.
the
Wi-Fi perfectly.
Y'all are funny. Yeah,
That was funny.
It's
No.
working now, though. It should
be
perfect.
working. Okay.
How are you guys tonight?
We're doing, man. We're up here. We're hanging out. We just got done talking to a lot of different. We got done talking to Nick Weatherholt, who just sang he sang backups for Carrie Underwood recently at the Little Caesars Arena. That was then we found out that I'm related to the guy.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, no way.
Yeah. It was.
Trip,
I mean, the world just shrank, dude.
Total trip.
And then we also talked to Preston Mailand from the band Heart of Jordan.
Heart of Jordan, yep.
If you haven't heard of Heart of Jordan yet, dude, you've got to check out that band. They're fucking phenomenal. They're an amazing metal band down in the Lansing area. Yeah, they're great.
What about you?
Yeah, what's going on with John? What's happening with you, man?
So much. Like last week. So obviously we were supposed to talk last week. Some things happened with my battery, whatever.
Yep.
But I gotta say, since last week, things have been kind of crazy. And in reference to our current topic that we were talking about today, BMI ASCAP licensing and everything.
Yes.
I went, 2 weeks ago, I was getting some streams, but just only like a few per day.
Mm-hmm.
This past 7 days, according to Spotify, I've gotten well over 1,000 streams.
Wow.
And it's crazy. Things are getting crazy. And I'm getting even more streams as the days go on. And basically, all of this boils back down to if I didn't register my shit on BMI and ASCAP, I would not be getting paid for any of it.
Right. This is what I wanted to talk to you about with the BMI and ASCAP. Like I myself, I think that it's a great tool, but I always wonder, what is the actual payout? Like, are you getting a reasonable amount of money from this or not? Because like I've heard before that people just don't get shit from it, but you are seeing some sort of a turnaround from this.
Yeah, and granted, like obviously I want to be honest with people, and like anybody that sees my page, I have like just under 2,000 Instagram followers. My Facebook page is shot from 0 to almost 1,000 in like a matter of a couple weeks, whatever. It's been great. But that being said, I haven't gained much revenue because there isn't a lot of revenue in streaming in the first place. However, since I have registered my stuff with BMI and ASCAP, I have been able to secure, more money because of like, for example, let's say that I put my stuff up like I usually do on TuneCore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get money no matter what, because it's streaming on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever, Pandora, wherever it is, Deezer, I don't care.
Right.
But what BMI and ASCAP helps, they take everything that's like not being used on streaming sites. They kind of collect everything that isn't being paid out directly, and they say, hey, you're using our artist's money, or our artist's money, you're using our artist's music, we need you to pay up. And so they have them pay, based on a certain, like, whatever their rate is. Like YouTube pays a certain amount, so they'll tell YouTube, user X5 whatever used John Penman's song and he used it for 1 minute and 30 seconds. So we demand X amount of payout, and then they take their cut, and then I get my cut. And even if it's only 30 cents, I'm grateful for that 30 cents, because if I didn't have BMI, I would have never seen that. And think about if that's amplified over millions and millions of users.
Right. Yeah. No, that's absolutely true. I thought that I had an issue with BMI and ASCAP when it was first when we first started doing the podcast, simply because this was like 3 years ago. I really like to feature music, I love to feature musicians and whatnot. But because of ASCAP and BMI and CSEX rules and whatnot, their regulations, I wasn't able to just feature any fucking artist's music, you know.
Yep.
Like I had to make a connection, and that was what really started to bring this podcast all together for Dan and I. You know, I mean, we started meeting musicians that we never would have met before because we started working together with them. We started getting their permission to be able to play their music and whatnot. You know, and,
bypassing all the other
the legalities of it.
Exactly.
And I at the same time I was like, well, shit, you know, we're building this great relationship with these musicians, and we're being allowed to play their music, but we're not being able to give back anything more to them, you know. And would you say that, like, with ASCAP and BMI working with you now, is I mean, does promotion even mean anything to you, or now is it just mainly about the I mean, getting that stream done?
No, I mean, I'll be honest with you, like this is actually going to sound kind of wild. Like, I actually, most days I have a philosophy which would take way too long to explain, but I actually never think about the money. I have this mentality of the money will come, because like I know, you know, personally, and this isn't as like a statement of like cockiness, but like I'm aware that my music will generate income and revenue one day. So to me, instead of thinking about just get the streams done, just get this done, instead of that, it is all about the promotion, because the streams, you know, I want organic streams. I don't want robotic streams. I don't want mechanical streams. I want streams that are either coming from real humans, from real playlists, or I want people to be using my music when licensed, you know, like sync licensing, like Showtime, HBO, people using your music in film.
Right.
So to me, the true goal, honestly, you know, on top of my work that I work at a Volvo dealership, 55 hours a week. But I still work about 60 hours plus a week just promoting my music unpaid, because I know that eventually all it takes, man, is just that one ear or two, you know, a couple of ears. And, you know, people say that as far as opportunities, but what it really takes is getting your music to hundreds of small ears. I think that the time that that depended on, you know, just focusing on, oh, I hope one radio person hears it and, you know, my shit blows up. That's great and all, but what really now that we need is actually people to focus less on, I'm going to make a bunch of revenue off one track and I can't wait to get rich. People need to focus more on how to connect personally with their audience and get mass listeners to just share their stuff. Because I don't know, man, like you asked, your basic question was, what's better, you know, the streaming or the promotion? It's the promotion. It has to be, because eventually, if you promote yourself well enough, if you believe in yourself well enough, you eventually get to a point where people believe in you without you having to say anything. I mean, look at where Kanye is.
Right. Yeah, he's the second coming of Christ, you know. I mean, he's
well, I mean, I think the point is that, you know, nothing comes from nothing. So I mean, if you're doing something, you know what I'm saying? There's going to be a payoff for that later. You invest energy into something, knowing that there's going to be a payoff later. You know, it's just like if you go work at the car dealership for 55 hours a week, you know, what do you generate? You generate a really badass paycheck from that. You know what I'm saying? So that paycheck wouldn't be there if you weren't getting up and going to fucking do that, dude.
Exactly. And the paycheck, and I tell my girlfriend this every single day. I tell her, like, I can't wait until I'm not working at the fucking dealership. Not because I don't want to work there. Like, you know, I enjoy my coworkers. I enjoy everybody else. But, like, even everybody there, you know, they know I do music. They've heard my music. Even all of them on a daily basis. And, again, this doesn't come from a place of cockiness, because people that know me know that I love people and I love doing this because of the love of the art and the music. Like, even the people that I work with know, what the fuck is this kid doing here? Like, he doesn't belong. Like, he needs to be doing music full time. And it's a thing of, like, I think artists find, you know, when they truly believe in their craft, they will put in whatever it takes to be able to make sure that craft can be done full time, so that, you know, looping back to our original conversation topic, when those streams come in full time and they're maximized, you know, at millions of streams, having that shit done early in the beginning, the BMI, the ASCAP stuff, that makes it so that once you really start promoting heavily and putting your whole life's work into it, you never have to worry about, am I going to collect my income? No, it's okay. Your income's being collected for you. all you have to do is focus on the craft.
And that's where it really comes down to the freedom to do your music. Right now, working the dealership job gives you money to give you the freedom to take an extra 60 hours a week and work on your shit, because let's just be real about it. Money is freedom. Without it, you aren't free to explore the things that you want to with your music and who you are, and investing into people and taking that time. There is no time for any of that shit if you don't have money, dude.
And you know what I thought too was like when I first saw like an artist, okay, like the mentality of an artist, I think, is like go out there, promote yourself, spend money on your own CDs and make money for yourself, you know. But BMI and ASCAP, they're helping you, you know, like they're not all out for themselves. Right. But I mean, is that something that just like happens overnight though, you know? Like, I mean, how do you start to generate any of that, you know? Because it doesn't, it's got to be a long process, you know?
It's a tangled web.
They've got to be sitting there and like watching all of your music all the time. I mean,
it's like, I think if I were to boil it down to one thing, make it simplistic, I would say to any artist, like I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Like the reason that I get as many streams as I've been getting like for the past 7 days, and the reason that they're increasing like now by the hundreds, and now it's looking to be by the thousands. You know, the reason that I am now number 1 locally and regionally on Reverb Nation.
Nice.
I'm number 15 and number 16 regionally or nationwide and globally. So I'm about to be hitting number 1 nationwide and globally soon. And the only reason that all of this has been going on is because I spend 90% of my paycheck on promotion. And when I say that, I'm so serious, and I hope every artist understands that, you know, like I walk around, like, for example, like, you know, you see my shoes, you know, I got the Gucci Flames on because I like to make sure that when I walk around, like I have comfortable shoes, like I have my image, I have my rings, I got my tattoos, I have my hair, I have my beard, I got the whatever the fuck. But what matters at the end of the day is when someone comes up to me and says, how much money you have? I say, I'm broke, but you should see what I invest in. That's the true, you know, like people need to understand, like their image is important. That's great, whatever. But their image isn't the whole thing, you know, like
what's pushing your image out there? What's
exactly.
what's the platform?
If you're not spending all of your money on your craft, then it's a hobby. But if you are spending all your money on your craft, then it's clear that you want that as a career. You are thirsty. You are hungry.
Look at our studio here. I've blown all of my money practically on this shit. You know,
I love it. It looks so fucking beautiful. Like I think that you guys are literally in like a big time studio. It looks perfect.
It's a tiny little.
It is a tiny little shack.
I can almost touch the wall. But no, it's perfect for us, and it's perfect for our guests. And we have everything we need. We can record shit. We can like shoot video. We can edit everything here. It's our full production studio.
And now we have a fucking cat in the studio. We have, we have a cat that's over here. We have, Dallas, do you have the cat? This is our intern, Dallas, right here. We have a cat.
Look at his eye has gotten a lot better since the beginning of the show. It's pretty much like
he's doing good, dude.
It was a stray cat that we found out in the back alley, like been out there for 2 days shaking and crying. It's like 2 weeks old. We're like, oh, hey, we're going to take care of you. Put him under some hot water, you know, and he's waking up. I'm going to take him home and get him some food.
And you know what? And I wanted to say just before I like forget about this shit, like just how you just said, oh, we're just in like a small little shack. That's, if I can impart one more thing on artists, it's that with your image, for example, like me, I didn't know until just now that you were in like a small shack, as you call it. Like,
I'll never show you again.
Like, but when I see you guys doing your stuff, I think, wow, this is wildly professional. Like this is like just a perfect, nice put together show. And that's what people don't understand is that like, I think they get too self-conscious and caught up in like, what if people don't like my stuff or what if they don't believe me? It's like, no, if you believe in yourself and you really believe in the craft, other people won't even guess. Because to me, with you guys, for example, I didn't even guess. It wasn't a matter of guessing. It's these guys run a tight ship. I want to be a part of this ship because it looks fucking tight. It looks like they know what they're doing, and it looks like they know how to do what they do best.
Even
But-
if we don't, it looks like we do.
Right. We make it look like it.
That's
know? I mean,
exactly
it's
what
it's
he's
all
saying.
the image.
But
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the point.
You are doing it.
Well, yeah, we are. We've been doing it for like 3 years, so we kind of got we've troubleshot everything. We kind of got the gist of what we want to get across now.
Right.
You know. So,
Yeah.
but no, absolutely projection. How are you projecting yourself? We're in a little shack. No one needs to know that. As far as they know, we're in a freaking $1 million studio or
Right.
whatever. You
Exactly.
know.
Well, I mean, the equipment that we got in here is worth a, I mean,
Oh
we're-
fuck yeah!
let's-
I can hear it. Trust me, I can hear your voice loud and clear.
But we've invested some stuff into it, just like you, man. This is our craft. This is what we're doing now, and we've invested into it, and this is where we're at with it. And the only reason that this show works is because people like you that decide that you want to come on and be our guest and keep the music moving and keep working with everyone in the scene and keeping everybody connected. It's all about a connection. Come to find out in 2019 here, guys.
And I love that kind of shit too, because like, admittedly, even leading up to this interview, I spent $100 on promotion just for this weekend, so that people would be more heavily listening, specifically this weekend leading up to this interview, so that there would be more listeners. It's all about targeting, I mean, I'm not going to go on another rant, but like,
Right.
it's like, it's all about knowing what you're going to be doing and how you can draw more people into what you're going to be doing. Because if you reach out and put your hand out and you ask, people will come. You just got to put that hand out. You just, not asking for handouts, but putting the hand out and saying, hey.
I think a lot of people get lost in where do I put that hand? Here it is. I want to put it out. What platforms do I go with? And do I do social media? Of course I do Facebook, and so I'll promote on that. And a lot of these people they're self-promoting, but are you recommending that maybe that they get with I don't know, some kind of, company or a firm that
like
deals,
an agent or something,
that deals with promoting, like a marketing company, like Lead
I'll be
Plan
honest
Marketing.
with you, man. The best place to go, and this is gonna sound really fucking crazy, but so I have a talent agent that picked me up from Florida, right? And he's booking my tour right now for April. Which, by the way, everyone, tour East Coast, South Coast, April. More details on that later, so I'll talk about that later. But basically, he doesn't. He promotes he buys billboards for me and stuff, and he does other physical promotion and stuff. But for the artist, the everyday artist, including me, the best way to go about promotion, believe it or not, go on the app Fiverr, and I am not sponsored by them. This is not a sponsored ad, but go on the app Fiverr, Fiverr.
Yep.
It's just a freelance, whatever the fuck. But there's a lot of people on there that are really good at what they do, man. And I spent for $100, man, I got 4,000 streams.
Wow.
And that's a lot of fucking ears, man. That's a lot of ears.
A lot, dude.
Approximately 8,000.
Yeah.
Depending, I mean, you never
double
know.
the fun.
Right.
That is crazy, dude. How many people you can reach with a video. I was watching a YouTube video, and it was a bunch of Daniel Taj shit, right? And he was doing this compilation where it was showing one punchline kind of thing after the next, right? Well, there's a town up here in Michigan, Kalkaska, Michigan.
You
way
made it
up
on.
there. All right,
Yes,
and then
Kalkaska Stone.
right, and then he had this little bit where he was reading people's Twitter posts, and this one chick was surrounded by idiots in Kalkaska, Michigan, and Patosh is yeah, you're in Kalkaska, right? And so I took on my phone, I stopped the video, rewound it, and just videotaped it, just clipped a quick little video of it, and I posted it on my Facebook. That video that I posted got 130-some thousand views. Dude.
I couldn't believe it. I was sitting there, and Dan and I, we were what the fuck is it? Why is this video going somewhere?
I'm losing my shit. I'm a video I posted. I mean, of course it's Taj Point, so everyone's oh, this Taj shit, but they're not realizing I just videotaped that on my TV, man.
That's still traffic. That's traffic as fuck.
I'm telling you, man, it's fucking crazy.
But I think a lot of it too, Dan, I always go back to this: local, timely, and topical. You hit those three things right there,
I hit all three of those. And 130-some thousand people, they all knew about Kalkaska. So there were people from this area up. So 130-some thousand people in northern Michigan, dude. Watch that video. That is the power that reached out and the power that he's talking about here.
Right,
the power
right.
of video. 4,000 people, that's a lot of ears, man.
It's a ton, man. And people look at the millions and billions of streams that like Kendrick and J. Cole get, and they think, oh, I ain't shit. No, man, just like you are shit. You are such amazing.
And here's another thing. People
they
don't
started at the same thing too, you know?
Exactly.
So
look, think about this. Think about the videos that those guys were putting out before they really hit it big. Think about all the videos that people put out before they hit it really big. And a lot of YouTube channels take even up to 6 years to blow up. Joe Rogan did a podcast for years before it really blew up, right? Okay, so
Joe Rogan was like, he was on Fear Factor for years, and he still wasn't nearly as popular as he is 20 years after that show.
Exactly, right?
True.
So it takes time. So the thing is to keep putting out that material, put it on your channel, because if one of those videos pops and people like your shit, people tend to binge watch the fuck out of the channel.
Exactly, because they want content. And
if you get a million views on one video, chances are you're gonna get those same million people checking out your next video and that one and every video that you got. Now you've got thousands and thousands of hours of people watching your shit, which big bucks,
honestly,
big bucks.
Viewers work very much similar to like the classic, gravity test where like let's say you drop a ball from right here and it bounces. It's gonna bounce back up to about right here. But if you just tell yourself, I'm not going to bounce the ball, not only are you missing out on the first initial run, but you're missing out on when it goes to here. You're missing out on when it bounces back and goes to here. And you're missing out on even when it goes back and goes to here. So let's say if you start with 1 million and that ball only bounces back to 800,000 viewers. Right. And then that ball next time only bounces back to 500,000. I mean, you can count this down decimally. People are thinking linearly, they need to start thinking more in like a mechanical, in less of a mechanical sense and more exponentially thinking like, okay, so 1 million viewers the first day, but what about the 800,000 that really gave a fuck that come back the next day? Like that's right. You want return customers.
And when can I bounce the ball again for them?
Dealer. You want the same guy that like bought a car 10 years ago to come back to you because he liked you,
right?
Because you liked him.
Right. I love that. That's true, man. There's so much truth in that. And when can we get the ball to bounce one more time? You know what I'm saying? For that 800,000 people, I'm gonna throw you another bounce and another one. So I mean, the potential is it's amazing. It's like when people started figuring out on computers that we can take all these files and put them onto one file and then put that away, and then now we got all this other storage, right? Like,
and it's amazing, especially because if you start with 100%, all you're doing is putting out a product. So that means that if you have 80% of people coming back, right, that's 80% that are coming back on their motherfucking own. So that means that you have to put out 20% of the effort you originally did to get those people back. But the crazy thing is, if you are a dedicated motherfucking artist and you put out that same 100% every single fucking day, think about that.
Big
if it
ball
only
bounces.
takes 20% of the effort to get some return customers back, holy fuck.
Right.
Yeah, dude. That's some inspirational and great fucking knowledge that you just dropped on a lot of people, dude. I think that's. And you know what? Before we get off the chat with you here, because we got funny things that we got to do really quickly before we end the show. You guys, you're going to be on Tune Junkies, right? Tune Junkies podcast coming up.
I'm heading down to Indiana on the 10th. I'm actually going to be on 3 podcasts that day. It's going to be a busy-ass motherfucking day.
Nice.
I'm going to be going down to Indiana, going to Tune Junkies. That's going to be at 2 p.m. I'm going to be on another podcast called Michigan World, and then after that, there's another publication that I'll be able to announce a little bit sooner, but that's going to be the current press run.
That is so cool, dude. That's the way to do it, though. That's what you've got to do. I mean, you're getting promotion right here, then you're hitting promotion all over the fucking place there. And one thing that I want to say too, John, before we let you go, make sure that on all 3 of those podcasts, you mention the South of the Straight Show on YouTube.
Oh, I will. I can't wait wait to meet you guys when I go up north. I visit Petoskey frequently.
Oh, we'll get up here,
yeah,
stop
dude.
into Traverse City, come into the studio,
For sure.
hang out, and we'll film some stuff. We'll do some
dude,
stuff.
I feel like we've already hung out, you know?
I know,
like,
I do.
mean, it's,
But it's nice.
I will bring the beers, don't worry.
No, I mean, it's good, stimulating conversation. I mean, I think there's a lot to be said, and there's some awesome topics we can go to. We haven't even touched conspiracy theories yet.
Right.
Oh, my friend. Oh, we can save the conspiracy for when I get up there in person.
Awesome, dude.
Well, thank you so much, John, for getting back in touch with us and having the great internet quality to be able to talk to us tonight.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
this second time around, wow,
Perfect.
I can see everything. I even subbed your cat. You've got a cat. We've got a cat.
Yeah.
We all have cats in this room.
Everyone's got a
cat. Have a good time, John, and I can't wait to chat a little bit more, man. I think that I'm going to keep your number around just simply because if there's another topic that comes up, you got great knowledge that we can get out there, about a topic.
I'm trying to get people to succeed everywhere. That's all I want. So
yeah,
just
right
hit me
on,
up.
dude. For sure. We are going to do that, John. Well, you take care, enjoy the wine, pet the cat, and we will talk between now and then, bud.
I'll see you later. Have a good night.
Have a good
night,
awesome
bud.
night,
We'll
brother.
see ya.
So
All right, everybody, there you go. There's John Penman from the band. Well, he's a solo artist, man, down there in Birmingham, Michigan, dude.
Yeah.
He's
Check
blowing
him
up, blowing up on Spotify, blowing up all over the damn place. Got a busy a couple days ahead of him. And man, cool that
man.
we get to
No,
chat
he's
with him.
awesome, dude.
I mean, it's a very cool thing that we get to chat with him for tonight. Before we go, we had said earlier in the show that we were going to do some funny talking.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to talk funny.
Go ahead, put that up.
We're going to do something funny for you folks. I didn't bring up the news theme, but we were going to do Dan Straight reporting on the news. This is going to be a
Do you know what that's supposed to be? Remember that?
supposed to be like a Morse code. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's like one of those transmitters. The news, right?
So what we're going to do here is this is called Dan Straight reporting the news. And on this this topic of discussion here for tonight,
why am I reporting this shit?
I don't know why
you're reading it
reporting
already.
this.
What are you doing?
What we're gonna do? Yeah. Well, see, Dan's not very good at reading. I'll just be honest, like right off the bat. Like when it comes to reading, he can read, but it's like
when I read out loud.
When you read out loud, yeah, it comes out just hilarious.
Because usually when I read, I just look at words and identify words and already know what they are, and I don't need to read them in my mind. I can just go, okay, K, and all the information's there.
Yeah. He can rap, he can
I
freestyle, but when it comes to reading the words,
because I just don't read out. Who reads out loud?
It's
right?
hilarious.
So it's
it is absolutely fucking hilarious.
Traverse City.
So here we go, everybody. Yeah, we are going to. What we're gonna do on this is.
Do I gotta put candy in my mouth? Was that? What this
you should. Yeah, put some candy in your mouth and read this too. Dan's gonna read this while he's reading it. We are gonna have a counter up on the screen. This is a article that was ripped right out of the headlines of the Record Eagle here in Traverse City. Dan, go ahead and read what that says right there, if you could. Yep, go ahead.
Traverse City. Syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia in the U.S. reached all-time high in 2018 with local infection rates mirroring that trend.
And every time that he messes up, we're going to put another clicker on there.
According to a country health department official, basically across the nation, and here things are raising, said Aaron Johnson, supervisor of the disease control and prevention from the Grand Traverse County. I can't do this without freaking chewing. Hold on. Grand Traverse County Health Department. We're starting to see a return of the things that used to be not so prevalent. It could be a cause for concern. For example, in 2017, 21 cases of gonorrhea reported in the Grand Traverse County and 39 cases reported in 2018, Johnson said. So going up, more cases. So 21 cases, 2017, 39 in 2018.
You just got to read the headline.
No, I can comment also on.
Okay.
Stop here. Okay, official state report for 2018 largely shows a drop in cases in the 5-county region. But Johnson said while those figures are accurate, they don't paint the full picture. In 2018, Antrim County reported 48 cases, 56 in 2017. Benzie County reported 41 cases, 69 in 2017. Grand Traverse County reported 275 cases, but 219 in 2017. Kalkaska County, 2090, sorry, not 19. Kalkaska County reported 40 cases, 42 in 2017, and Leelanau County reported 39 cases in 2018, but only 34 in 2017. So it looks like Leelanau County went up there a little bit. There are different stages of these diseases. So when you lump them all together, you're not getting an exact look, Johnson said. Although it fluctuates, we are raising into STDs too, like the state and the country are raising as well. We are too. Johnson and Lynn Sutphin. Johnson and Lynn Sutphin, of the state's Department of Health and Human Services, said the rise in infection rates is being seen disproportionately in teenagers, African American teenagers, and men who have sex with men. The biggest increases have been in the population centers, said Sufton. Detroit, Oakland County, Wayne County, the groups that were seeing increases in adolescents, African American men, men who have sex with other men, the bigger population area. The more of these types of populations you're going to have. Anyone who is sexually active should be tested for STDs, Johnson said. Testing is available at county health departments, with the primary health care providers at Planned Parenthood and Munson Healthcare Thomas Judd Care Center. Roseanne Davis, public information officer with Grand Traverse County Health Department, said same-day appointments are often available and costs vary depending on insurance coverage. For those without insurance, we're willing to work something out, she said. A test may involve a blood draw, a urinalysis swab. For those, or a swab, sorry. Fuck you, I'm done.
You're almost there, come on.
You may get a urine swab. Urinalysis or a swab. For those with privacy concerns, Johnson advised choosing a provider the person is comfortable with. Choosing a provider the person is comfortable with. And that's your news for tonight,
You're
people.
You're almost done.
Okay, sometimes people don't feel comfortable with having these conversations with their provider. The provider they go to for everything else. And that's why we like to remind people that the health department, Munson, and Planned Parenthood are good places to do that. It's very discreet and confidential. Did I say very discreet? Okay, teens do not need parental consent, said Johnson. We encourage parental involvement, but understand that it is not always the case. Syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia are more likely to cause symptoms in men, including burning upon urination, discharge, rashes, or sores, said Dr. Janae Coldham, Chief Medical Officer at the state's Department of Health and Human Services. Women often show no symptoms. The disease can be treated and with antibiotics, but if left untreated, those infections can pass it on, potentially leading to those infected can pass it on, leading to you know what, fuck you, I'm done.
So close.
I don't care.
Okay, well, we got to 40.
Jeez.
40 oopses.
Oh my god, 40 oopses. 40. Holy shit, I'm dyslexic.
See, Leah Gates says, ha, great reading skills.
Holy shit. I'm completely fucked.
There's news from Dan Strait. Beep, 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 beep,
beep, beep, beep, beep, beep, beep. So there you go. Okay.
Cattle One Music says, I feel you, bro. This is why my anxiety level went from 0 to like 100% when the teacher called on me to read in the class.
Oh my God, it sucks. But you know what? It's good to get put on the spot because it keeps you sharp.
That's right.
And it keeps you witty.
That's
and,
right.
You know what? If you're having anxiety, try the CBD oil.
There you go.
From
That's
our
right.
good friends down there. And you know what? It makes me feel so great.
Yeah.
If I hadn't taken that CBD oil, I probably wouldn't have been able to read anything.
Would have had a fucking heart attack over there, man, if you didn't have that
But
CBD
thanks
oil
for
there.
helping me get through that, guys. Yeah,
Hey, I mess up all the time too.
I'm
Dan.
not the-
I don't know if you've ever noticed, but sometimes I'm not very good at speaking. You know, I'm not.
I couldn't be like a newsreader person.
No, me
Today,
neither.
did you see I was trying to kind of do that? I couldn't.
Fuck a teleprompter.
I couldn't do it.
We do want to thank our sponsor, though, Sleeping Bear Farms, right there, for helping us out through that moment. We couldn't have gotten through that without Sleeping Bear Farms and CBDHoneyStore.com, man. The CBD infused honey sticks or something.
That's right, guys. Don't miss out on getting some. They're
I also want to thank Dallas, the baby, the kitty protector tonight.
The babysitter today.
The babysitter. We've had a cat in the studio all night, folks, and Dallas has been taking care of One Eye Willie, a cat that we found in the backyard. Stray cat that just didn't have a home, was freezing cold outside, and we took him in to take care of him for the night. So if you are you want to adopt this cat, let us know.
Yeah.
Send us a message on our Facebook page.
We'll see after tonight if my daughter will let it go.
True, yeah. I also want to thank Preston Mailand from Heart of Jordan for coming on to the show tonight and chatting with us about. God, I'm sweating from you reading, Dan. I mean, seriously.
I'm telling you, dude.
I was getting nervous.
Try to be me. Try being me.
Preston and his dad, too, for chatting with us for a little bit. Nick Weatherholt from the Grand Rapids area. Congratulations to you for getting on stage with Carrie Underwood, dude. That's amazing. That's amazing.
What a story to be able to have.
And, of course, John Penman. John Penman from Birmingham, down there in Birmingham, Michigan.
Alabama. I thought
Alabama.
you Birmingham,
right.
Alabama. No, that's cool. Birmingham, Michigan. Just as awesome.
Yes, thank you guys all so much for hanging out and checking out the show tonight. If you haven't already subscribed to the show, please just give us a subscription. Click on that little subscribe button. Make sure that you click on the bell too. Okay, you got to click on the bell and hit
share
all.
this. You know,
and share it. Yeah, comment
smash
on
that
it.
share.
All that shit,
Smash
dude.
that subscription button.
Let's get this. Get these Michigan music. This Michigan music scene noticed a little bit more. You know, push it out there, just like John was talking about. You know,
Exactly.
I mean, all working together, dude. We're gonna finish the show off tonight with our newest video that we kind of put together. It's got a little combination of BBC Earth.
What about the haunted house thing?
Oh, you want to do that one? Do you want?
Did you guys see the video I did about me?
Dan had a haunted house that he was.
I was working in a house, and no one believes that I was there alone. But I could swear on a stack of Bibles. What do you want me to swear on?
Right.
You know, was I there alone? I was there alone, dude. There was no one else there. I promise you that nobody else was there. That's my word. Yeah. Watch this video. What happened to me?
Let's do that, man. We'll play that the haunted house video of Dan in a house that he's working on.
I was working in a house, yeah.
I also want to remind everybody too that
you play the Turkey Man too.
Maybe we'll play the Turkey Man after. Yeah. If you or someone you know is suffering from an addiction and you need to get off of that addiction, my friend, send me an email at sideshow@southofthestraits.com and I will do whatever I possibly can to point you in the correct direction. Right now, here you go. This is Dan in a spooky haunted house. Ooh. And that's what Dan looks like
Nope.
when he's in a spooky haunted house.
That's me scared shitless. That's me scared shitless.
Hold on, let me get everything loaded back up. Here, okay, here. I'll let you see it now. Wait, did everything freeze? Everything froze. Look at. Oh wait, okay, we're back. Okay, here we go. Check this out.
Kind of strange. I got to this house this morning, and these lights right here, I don't know if you guys can see them, started flickering on and off, and like I was hearing a bunch of noises and shit. I don't know. I'm kind of freaking out. I got to work by myself today, but it's just a bunch of weird shit's been happening already. We'll see how it goes. What the fuck, dude? This is crazy. I just heard something back there. Fuck, this place, man, this place spooky as fuck. Yo, guys, seriously, this house that I'm working in, it's scary as fuck. All kinds of shit happening. I think it's fucking haunted. I keep hearing a bunch of noise out here in the garage. Freaking peek around the corner here. Let me flip this thing around. Oh, hell to the fuck no. No way. I'm telling you. Yo. I'm all alone in this house. And all kinds of weird shit is happening here. I hear a bunch of noise out in the garage. So I like creep out there and I open the door and I'm like, whoa, oh my god. And I saw this box literally lift off the ground. I couldn't. Whoa! Oh, dude, I'm out of here. So this rolling pole was just laying right there. I have no idea how it got there. It wasn't anywhere around here. That's what fell and made that noise, or came flying, or whatever. I have no idea where it even came from. Oh, there's just all kinds of crap. Yeah. Alright. Hello? Man. I gotta get out of here. No, you don't like music. I guess it doesn't like music. I thought that would help. Fuck this. Nope. I'm done with that shit. Well, I never really thought I would be in a situation like this, having to work in a haunted house, but the job's got to get done, so the show must go on. Wish me luck, guys. I'm kind of freaking out, but I gotta work. I gotta work!
So the sheriff and I went down there to take a look at it. Looked like it just tried to back in around the door. I saw a bird print by the window there. It was obviously some kind of turkey.
A cool November night in northern Michigan is where the horror began. At a family dinner table in Traverse City, where the turkey was served with yams. 11 little kids from a house nearby saw an animal they thought was a chicken. In a playful mood, they chased it around till it ran and hid in the kitchen. A boy named Sideshow grabbed him a fork and slowly opened the cupboard. Then the thing let out an unearthly gobble, and Sideshow peed on his brother. None of the kids ever said very much about whatever happened then. They just packed up their belongings and moved away and never had Thanksgiving again. In 2013, a man with a grill found peck marks on his restaurant door. The sheriff said they were made by a turkey. It had to stood 3'4".
Be advised, we got some kind of vengeful turkey eating people out here.
And somewhere in the Northwoods darkness, a turkey looks for the living. And the best advice you may ever get is have a roast for Thanksgiving.